This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. You chose to hit play on this podcast today. Smart choice. Progressive loves to help people make smart choices. That's why they offer a tool called Auto Quote Explorer that allows you to compare your Progressive car insurance quote with rates from other companies. So you save time on the research and can enjoy savings when you choose the best rate for you. Give it a try after this episode at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Not available in all states or situations. Prices vary based on how you buy.
There's one thing that will forever change the way you sleep, and it's the softest 100% organic cotton sheets from Boll & Branch. You'll fall asleep faster, wrapped in the most luxurious comfort. You'll never sleep hot again with sheets that feel breathable to sleep in. You'll experience the purest softness on night one and feel your sheets get even softer with every wash. Discover the difference with 15% off your first set of sheets at bollandbranch.com with code CUMULUS. Exclusions apply. See site for details.
It's the Bob and Tom Show.
The steam begins to rise, it slowly effervesces. Leaves are crinkling under sweet caresses. I cherish this moment of natural bliss. Nothing's missing when I'm pissing outside, pissing outside. You don't know what you're missing until you start pissing outside, pissing outside. Come on, America, pissing outside. You don't know what you're missing until you start pissing outside. There you go. You know, a rock, a bush, a shrubbery, a tree. You can go anywhere you please. There's so many things that you can christen. So make it like your mission and just start pissing outside. Pissing outside. You don't know what you're missing until you start pissing outside. You know, my favorite place is in the virgin snow. You find a fresh canvas and let it flow. Sign your name and watch it glisten. Unless you're in Alaska, then your task is to go faster, 'cause it freezes and you have to walk backwards while you're pissing outside. Pissing outside. You don't know what you're missing until you start pissing outside. Pissing outside. Pissing outside. Nice. You don't know what you're missing until you start pissing outside. Because the grass is always greener when you water with your wiener outside.
No one does that more than Tom Griswold. Have you done that today yet, sir?
No.
No?
It's getting to be the season.
Wow. Oh, he doesn't care. Season. There's no reason for a season. Dead of winter.
There's no season for urinating outside.
Really?
That was by special request. Coming up, the request, but first.
Welcome to the Bob and Tom Show. There's Christy at the news desk.
Hi, Chick.
There's Pat I'm being a puppet. There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hey, Chick.
There's Josh Arnold.
Chick.
He's at the I Hate Steven Singer sidekick chair. There's Ace Cosby.
Hey.
There's Willie
Chick's
Griswold, and I'm Chick. Hello, Tom.
That request comes to us from Justin.
Just in time.
He said, "Dear butt munchers and Christy,
God.
Kind of harsh.
How does he know that?
Joe.
That's crazy.
My 4-year-old and I have been fishing a lot lately, and obviously being outdoors, we have to urinate outside. Could you please play the song Pissin' Outside to remind the masses of the glory of outdoor urination? Happy to, Justin. Good luck fishing. We have a interesting fishing story coming up today. I think you'll find fascinating.
All right.
You'll be quite surprised what was pulled out of a lake in South Carolina. We'll find out about that.
That's where the fish are, all right.
What do you mean?
In a lake.
Yeah, but if there's a particular type of fish, you'll find this is rather
Teeth?
unusual.
Does that have teeth?
That fish with the human teeth?
Yeah.
We'll find out.
That was creepy.
We'll find out. We have a lot of really cool stuff going on in the news today. Some fascinating stuff, including a world record involving a dog that
Real stupid. Just existing is how he set this world record.
Okay, we could go toward the creepy stuff. Got the Dalai Lama.
Yeah, I can't believe we're going to touch on that.
The llama.
How's the Dalai Lama creepy? What happened?
Oh, you'll find out.
Baby.
All right.
It's creepy.
And I don't know, maybe Willie can help me with this. There's a T-shirt news story.
Oh, have you not seen this?
Oh, no, I've seen the T-shirt, but what is the reference to "See You Next Thursday"?
Oh, come on, Tom.
Spell the first 3 letters.
We've done that. We've done that
said
a million times on the
times.
show.
Yes.
And
Yeah,
usually
not-
it's Tuesday.
Yeah.
See you next Tuesday.
Sorry.
You didn't know that?
Well,
It escaped him.
Yeah.
SEE.
Yeah.
Right. But in text language, let's say.
Yeah, see
you go with the C, a U.
How about catch you next Thursday? How's
Yeah.
that? That make you-
Still didn't see it.
Sorry,
Yeah,
I didn't.
yeah.
Well, in any event, there's been
Happier.
another one that is rather humorous in the same in the sort of the same sphere as that one. I didn't
Right.
realize what the reference was.
Is it Friday you can...
No.
No need to
Friday,
No,
you
no,
can
no.
know.
Yeah, I get that a lot.
You know, I'm sitting over here and I'm thinking, the only thing I'm thinking right now is the way you're acting this morning, Tom, is you make my ass want a cigarette. Now, I wonder who came up with that saying. Have you heard that, Josh?
You make my ass want a cigarette?
You make my ass
No.
want a cigarette.
I haven't heard that either. That's a great saying.
Yeah, my dad used to say that all the time. Yeah.
Really?
He also used to say crap in one hand and want in the other and see which one gets fuller the fastest.
Love that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
A plain speaking dad.
Yeah. Okay. You make my ass want a cigarette.
That's exactly right.
Okay.
I thought that was I was going to ask where it came from, or I thought you guys might know, and you
I
never
don't.
heard it.
I know.
Also coming up, the usual suspects, naked burglars. Really good story about the Wienermobile, which I saw in person just the other day.
Oh, that's exciting. Always fun, isn't it?
Tell me everything. Where were you?
Tell
Tell me all about it.
I was driving down a road labeled 86th Street.
Let me ask you something. If the Wienermobile cut you off in traffic, would your road rage be more, less, or the same?
There would be no road rage.
No road rage.
Wienermobile has the right of way.
Is that right? No matter what.
Isn't that understood?
Yes. The Wienermobile can go in and out of funeral processions. The Wienermobile has the right of way over an ambulance.
Yes, of course.
All right.
I think it should be a pop-up hot dog stand. Every time you see it, you get a hot dog.
I have a new
That's
want.
not a bad idea.
I want the Wienermobile in my funeral procession.
I think that may be doable.
Yeah.
What if the guy
Love
cuts you off and then you get out of your car and you're angry, you're furious, and then he brings out it looks like a T-shirt gun, and you're going, "What's this?" You're still angry at the man.
Yeah, I'm mad. Yeah.
Then he shoots a hot dog.
Yeah.
You catch it. And then he goes, "You know what, buddy? Take it." And he shoots another hot dog
That's right.
for your buddy Willie G riding up front.
That's right.
Then we have ballpark hot dogs in the car, chick.
Have we given a Nobel Prize to the inventor of the
Hot dog?
hot dog shooter?
Oh.
I've, you know what? I can't attest to it. I've not eaten a hot dog out of a hot dog gun, so I don't know. What if it's awful?
Oh my gosh.
What if it doesn't keep its consistency?
I think it's all in the way you wrap
Josh,
it. I
Josh,
would
Yeah.
think.
it's the journey, my friend.
What do you mean?
The
watching
journey.
it, watching
the journey
it
of
shoot
the
with
hot
crowd.
dog from the gun
Oh, trust me, I get
through the
excited
air.
when I see it in the.
You
at the
catch it.
ballpark.
It's already tasting better than any other hot dog you've ever had.
You know what? You're right.
That's another question. No one had a hot dog gun. They had a T-shirt gun, and some genius said,
Yeah.
let's put a hot dog in there.
Where's the Nobel?
You had a potato gun, didn't you, at one point?
I
we
had
did.
I had a potato gun.
You did.
I
Okay.
shot a potato gun into Lake Mead after a particularly expensive trip to Vegas. I think it's illegal. Actually.
We had a
Yeah, some places
we had a potato gun, and then we were informed that they have a tendency to explode and
Yeah, things can go very bad.
He's
knock an eye out.
No, that's not true at all. Potato guns are really safe.
Yeah, really?
Well, if you're not aiming them at people or things.
No, it's the fact that you put the hairspray in the.
Wow.
Yeah, and then you get your grill starter button.
Right.
It's all technologically sound. You spray a little hairspray in there and bluey.
See you next Thursday. God, how did I not get that?
Tuesday is usually what they say.
Okay, sorry.
It's okay.
Is
Still
it the
works.
C? Is it the SEE is what threw you, right?
I didn't get when you see the news story, it's similar to that, and then they kept referencing the "See You Next Thursday" shirt, so I looked it up, and there's all these "See You Next Thursday" shirts, SEEYOU. Is that worn by any particular group?
Well, no,
No,
it's
no,
see you
it's
next Tuesday.
See you
It
next
really is.
Tuesday.
It's an
expression.
It's not Thursday.
It's
I don't know where
always
you're getting
Tuesday.
that.
I'm sure you can find the Thursdays, plenty of them, but
Most people know it as "See You Next."
And I figured this is right up your alley. It's crass.
Absolutely.
Yeah. It's usually how women refer to other women. She's she's a "See You Next Tuesday."
No kidding.
Oh God, yes.
How have you never heard this?
No
I don't
kidding.
know. Sorry, I don't know. We have a new T-shirt. It was at Walmart. There's a problem. We'll be getting to that.
I like the Elon Musk story, and you guys are poo-pooing me.
No, I didn't.
Well, there's a whole
poo-poo
bunch
you.
of them. Is
I'd
this
like
the
to hear about it.
lawsuit that he hasn't paid the lawyers?
No.
No. He painted over the W on the sign outside of his headquarters.
Because-
Think about that.
And the quote was, because I think it's funny.
Funny, because
is
he
what
thinks it's
said.
funny.
Hey,
I think he jumps up
Yes.
in my book a little
this
bit.
is the kind of owner, CEO,
Yes.
whatever that we need more
Yes.
of.
He admits he's a boob man, and he just, you know.
and if you're his
Yeah.
attorney that claims owes him $1 million, you think it's hilarious.
Yeah, that could only happen to him another million times
Yeah.
before he's broke.
Well, he hasn't paid him. That's
So what?
the alleged problem.
If I
Oh,
was
yeah,
that rich,
I definitely trust the attorney in this case.
yeah, I wouldn't pay. If I was that rich, I wouldn't pay anybody anything.
Yeah, never.
Come get me.
I can pay you or I can
there's
have
a-
you killed.
There's a certain person.
That's right.
There's a certain person famous for that. Well, let's see. What else is going on?
See, it's called titter now. See,
Yeah.
instead of Twitter.
A titter is a term.
Yeah.
There's
See,
a famous.
he's a tittering?
There's a famous feminist comedy book with that title. Am I right, Josh?
Yeah, and that was definitely playing off of the pun as
I
well.
thought titter was kind of a laugh, though.
Yeah,
Titter.
exactly.
That's I know, but it's the name of a famous
Whatever.
book written by feminists about comedy.
How can you make a reference like that and not know the word gawky? And got mad because Wordle put gawky as
I'm mad at Wordle for using snafu.
What's wrong with snafu?
That's not a
snafu
word,
is
it's
a
an
word.
acronym.
No, snafu is an
Snafu is a word.
Absolutely
No,
a word.
but it is an
Situation,
acronym.
normal, all.
It's both.
Yeah.
It's two.
Is
It's
it?
two. It's two words.
Would you be mad if they used scuba?
I know. Apparently, you can now. I don't know. It's not that I didn't get it. It's just what are the rules here? We have
And
to
you,
have rules.
You need to calm down. He's complaining about road construction, which is everywhere
Right.
in the civilized world.
Because there's like 4 guys sitting in a room going, I've got an idea. If we take
No,
all of the
there's
north-south
not.
avenues and block them at the same time, no one can move anywhere.
I think they're going to take care of the moon landing strip over here.
Oh, really?
It looks like they put signs up.
I don't go that way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fine. Now, we have a lot
I
to get
divorced that
to.
house.
I drove by that house. Too.
Just suck it, okay?
No, I did. To avoid the speed bumps.
Oh, you did go
To
down.
avoid the speed bumps, you go over to that.
Speed humps.
I don't have a
think
problem
they
with
are.
the speed bumps. I don't have a problem. That's
And
fine.
Pat's right. The signs do say speed humps, which
They
is
do.
very interesting.
Sounds
My
like
speed
you.
humps.
Sounds like you last weekend. huh?
My lovely little speed humps.
There was one other thing I wanted to tease. Oh, big fortune cookie news today.
Oh, can't
All
wait.
right.
It's big fortune cookies, or it's big news in the world of
Okay.
fortune cookies.
Now I'm
A
excited.
big news in the
Fair
world of fortune cookies, and I'm a huge fortune cookie fan.
Really?
Oh, are you kidding me?
You know, on a
Where did I
particular
get the money to build this house? Lottery numbers.
this this happened a long time ago, but it was a particularly hot day, and where I was living, I did not have air conditioning, and I got some Chinese food takeout, and I brought it home, and I opened the fortune cookie, but I just put it out on. I didn't open to get the fortune. I just unwrapped it
Right.
And then left it on the table.
Yeah.
Got up the next morning, and it flattened out into a circle. It was so hot in the apartment.
Oh, my God.
That's a sign.
So
what was the fortune?
The fortune, I forget. But
Pay
the
your
fortune
air conditioning bill.
Yeah, buy an air conditioner. Start doing better. That was also the same year I saw a guy I went to high school with win an Emmy for The Cosby Show. But I guess he got his. So
They don't show them anywhere.
And here's where I keep my Emmy. Oh, for what? Don't worry about it.
You guys, is this a TV show?
I guess that voodoo works. Huh? Yeah.
Plus, coming up, a really weird story about the Dalai Lama. Christy's met the Dalai Lama.
I have. Shook his hand.
Any tongue action?
Out of the kindness of the Lama's heart, or did he charge you?
He didn't. There was a donation.
Right now, I want to mention that Josh has been doing some work with another lady. Oh, that lady happens to be Angie. A-N-G-I. Formerly, it was Angie's List. Now, A-N-G-I, Angie. Your home for everything about your home. Tell me more, Josh.
That's exactly right. Angie doesn't just get your home projects done. Angie gets them done well. I certainly know that. Angie is your personal home expert, having served 150 million consumers to date, including me, with over 220,000 pros in their network. I love Angie. Angie makes it easy to research, compare, and hire pros to ensure a job well done. And that's the main thing, isn't it? You can hire anybody, but will they get it done correctly? The folks on Angie will. Angie has simplified finding help for home projects. I needed some roofing done. Went on Angie, typed in exactly what I needed, where I was located, what my price range was, and boy, oh boy, did they hook me up. In just a few taps in the Angie app or clicks on the site, you can have Angie tackle your home service project from start to finish, or you can get on there and research and connect with local pros for a specific project. And Angie can help you get a fair price for your project. Angie has projects that are priced up front. They clearly lay out the cost before you buy. No surprises. No shocks when the project is done. Angie, my go-to for all types of projects. Angie can help with hundreds of projects. Maybe you have a small repair you just want to get taken care of, or a major remodel. Angie is your go-to for anything you need to get done around the house. Download the free Angie mobile app today. That's right, it's free. Or visit Angie.com. That's ANGI.com.
I never thought I'd say this, but Helen Reddy is better than the Rolling Stones when it comes to songs with Angie in the title.
Angie Baby.
I like that. Angie Baby, a superior song to Angie. The Rolling Stones' almost worst moment. We have a lot of great moments coming up. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. You chose to hit play on this podcast today. Smart choice. Progressive loves to help people make smart choices. That's why they offer a tool called Auto Quote Explorer that allows you to compare your Progressive car insurance quote with rates from other companies. So you save time on the research and can enjoy savings when you choose the best rate for you. Give it a try after this episode at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Not available in all states or situations. Prices vary based on how you buy.
Ready to optimize your nutrition this year? Factor has chef-made gourmet meals that make eating well easy. They're dietitian approved and ready to heat and eat in 2 minutes, so you can fuel right and feel great, no matter what life throws at you.
Factor arrives fresh and fully prepared, perfect for any active, busy lifestyle. You could lose up to 8 pounds in 8 weeks with Factor Keto Meals, based on a randomized, controlled clinical trial with Factor Keto. Results will vary depending on diet and exercise.
With 40 options across 8 dietary preferences on the menu each week, it's easy to pick meals tailored to your goals. Choose from preferences like Calorie Smart, Protein Plus, or Keto. Factor can help you feel your best all day long with wholesome smoothies, breakfasts, grab-and-go snacks, and more add-ons.
Reach your goals this year with ingredients you can trust and convenience that can't be beat.
Eat smart with Factor. Get started at factormeals.com/factorpodcast and use the code FACTORPODCAST to get 50% off your first box plus free shipping. That's code FACTORPODCAST at factormeals.com/factorpodcast to get 50% off plus free shipping on your first box.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hey, Chick.
Hey, Pat. There's Josh Arnold at the I Hate Steven Singer sidekick chair.
Duke.
Oh, yeah, it's Duke. There's Ace Cosby.
Hey, buddy.
There's Willie Griswold.
Good morning.
I'm Chick McGee, and here's Mr. Krabby, Tom Griswold.
Now, Krabby, in a great mood.
You are?
I am too.
Everybody want to be what they want to be right now.
I had a dream last night that I couldn't remember the name of a band who did a particular song, and I woke up and I went, "Who was that band?" Took a shower, was getting dressed, and it hit me, and I was so very. It's not nice.
Basically,
What band
you
was
don't.
it?
Was it?
The song "Wild Wild West" from the late '80s.
Sure.
The band. Does anybody remember?
It was Will
Chick.
Smith, right?
Not that one. Not the Will Smith.
I know what you mean.
Wild Wild West.
Go West? No.
Wild, wild,
Wild Wild West.
I remember the song.
Billy and the Banana Boys?
Oh, close.
Okay.
The Escape Club.
Ah.
Never heard of them.
Oh, isn't it so pleasing when your brain does it? You don't have to look it up.
Wow. My dream was much different. It was about one of those elongated buses going through a tunnel.
Oh,
sometimes
Really?
that's
It was really long.
Got to the end and there was a volcano erupting.
I thought you'd have that dream again where all of us are like Keanu Reeves in The Matrix when the evil agent takes his mouth away and he can't talk.
Oh.
And you're the only one that can talk, and you're leading us into the next century.
Oh.
And we're all going,
No, that's not my dream. Christine, do you ever have the sexy dreams?
Of course I have the sexy dreams. Why wouldn't I?
What are they like?
sexy.
well, that's actionable.
A lot of women say when they have sexy dreams, the guy is kind of faceless. He's not really anyone you know.
Right. Huh. That's true.
That tends to be the case?
Yes.
Oh, that's interesting. It's interesting. Ace, you ever have the sexy dreams?
Very rarely.
Really? What do you dream about mostly? Coupons?
I have like bad radio dreams where something doesn't work.
High anxiety dreams, yeah.
Well, but those wouldn't be anxiety for you because whatever happens is not your fault.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ace, I used to have the classic anxiety dream. One of them was the radio dream, where you get to the next element, you don't have any there's no records, there's no tapes, there's
nowhere
no
to go.
CDs, there's no computer. But I had the classic student dream. You're sitting in a classroom, it's the final exam, you have attended none of the classes, read none of the books.
Yeah.
And here comes.
And you need this class to graduate.
Yes.
Yep.
I occasionally still have that sort of dream.
Yeah.
Do you have sexy dreams? I can't imagine.
No, I think I'm not sure what it means. As I said, I had one of those. It was one of those double-length buses, going through a very long tunnel.
No,
Not the
you
joke
know what
answer.
I mean.
And then at the end of the tunnel, there was a woman with huge breasts screaming out my name.
You're not going to get
deeper,
better.
deeper.
Yeah, you're not going to get better.
If you're not going to participate in therapy, you're not going to get any better.
Pat, do you have even though you've been doing comedy for years, when was the last time you acted in a play?
Oh, a long time ago, but I have the dream where
The
I don't know
actor's
the
nightmare?
words. Yes.
Yeah.
Shakespearean play.
Yeah,
Well, go ye. I have no idea what I'm saying.
Yes, you just tried to wing it.
How are thee?
Lied. Will he have any interesting dreams at all?
Not really. I have the high school football dream where I have to go and I don't know my locker combination.
I used to have that dream all the time.
And I'm playing on the team, but I haven't been to all the practices, but everybody knows me, but I don't know them.
Weird, isn't it?
I have one dream, and it's just an English class that I've never been to, a professor I've never had, but it's this recurring place that I go to in this dream for a class that I'm not ready for, that I need to know to graduate.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, that's just such a standard. Mm-hmm. So is the logic there that your brain is telling you, look, you can get through this?
Or something's stressing you out? I'm not too sure. I haven't looked into the...
I'm not sure what it means.
Maybe it's easier. Maybe it's like, hey, maybe you actually have to read Camus this time. Maybe actually crack open The Stranger, you moron.
You moron. The subconscious is very mean.
I dream, therefore I am. How about that?
Christy, you ever have the one where you've got a foot-long hot dog with only a regular-sized bun?
Yeah. It feels real good, but it also kind of rips that bun apart.
I like those really big buns. How about the big buns, John? Big bun.
Oh.
You like big buns?
Cannot lie.
This is from Susie. The email starts, Chick, we were looking through Vudu last night. Evidently, that's a television service.
Oh, yeah, VUDU, right?
VUDU.
I thought they were just cracking into a bit of voodoo.
No, and Voodoo works, by the way.
And you know it's pronounced Voodoo?
Voodoo. 22 Voodoo. Last night on Voodoo, we swore we heard your voice, Chick, on a trailer for a movie. Does Space Babes from Outer Space ring a bell?
Oh, boy.
Josh!
That would be Chick McGee's voice.
I don't think I was ever compensated for that. I believe I have a suit pending.
Yeah.
So this is the movie that you made?
No, I did not make it, but I was in it. Yes, I had a role in that.
And Chick did the voiceover?
He did the voiceover for a trailer, yeah.
Where's it available? Is it on
Voodoo? Yeah.
Voodoo, evidently it's on Voodoo. You can watch it on VUDU, Voodoo.
And your thoughts about the movie?
It's a trip. Remember it won an Anatomy Award one year
that's
from
right.
Mr. Skin?
Mr. Skin.
For having the most boobs in one shot.
Look at this. I see a picture of
Lucky
some boobs,
devils.
and then I see a picture of my buddy Josh. I got to tell you, Josh, I like you a lot. Don't like seeing you next to boobs. I want boobs to be their own thing.
We are in through the outdoor. Now Josh is in porn.
I was. It's not porn. It's a comedy.
Well, there's boobs.
A lot of boobs.
And the director felt that as the auteur, to get the comic nuances, we need lots of naked breasts, female breasts, of course.
Space Babes from Outer Space.
I play the patriarch of a sort of gross family. Yes, who's harboring one of the. Aliens or something. Yeah.
I see. Now, we have to grab a little bit of sporting news.
Do we really?
We don't have to.
Actually, let's check
I have
in.
a couple letters here if you'd like.
If we listen closely.
Obviously, we all dream of things.
Yeah,
like
John
this.
Rahm's still talking
Oh,
about
he's still lucky.
Try to visualize.
Yeah, exciting week.
Visualize.
Okay.
Hang on. There's only 5 minutes.
When I hit that third shot on the green,
great.
Masters.
Okay, we'll get back to him later on.
Dear Bob and Tom Show writes, Ann.
Hello, Ann.
Hi, Ann.
We were just in St. Augustine, Florida. We live up north, but we were driving around, and we kept coming across a restaurant called The Commanders. Every time we passed it or ate there, all I could hear in my head was Chick McGee saying, "The Commanders."
Well, actually, Josh is the one who says
The Commanders.
Yeah.
Okay.
Listen to that, man.
Originally Ponce de Leon, is that where the Fountain of Youth is? St. Augustine? Or is that
St. Augustine. Juan Ponce de Leon.
He flew there. That's right. Yeah, Ponce's pilot. And
Ponce's pilot flew.
By the way, I like to set a standard that low for today's show. That way, we can only go up.
Thank you.
Just to be clear, who flew De Leon's plane?
Ponce's pilot. That's a little better.
It's a good Easter joke, really.
Yeah.
Remember the Donald Duck version of that, Ponce de Loon? With Huey, Dewey, and Louie? God, I love that. So in any event, Ann writes that she kept hearing the voice, "The Commanders." Then driving to the airport from St. Augustine, we passed the sign that said DeLand.
Oh,
Yeah, you did.
My sister said out loud, "Don't say it. Don't say it." But I had to say, "Oh, look, it's DeLand. We must be near to see."
We might be intruding into people's lives a little too much.
You think?
Thank you, Ann. I'm glad you had a good time in Florida. Coming up, we have some crazy Florida news, of course.
Always.
It involves nudity, meth, or something.
Oh, Florida.
Meth. Naked meth?
At this point, we turn to the sports page. Anything of interest over there?
Well, you be the judge. Hey, it's NBA playoffs. The play-in tournament probably wasn't the goal of some NBA teams. They'd like to be solidly in the field, but that's what starts tonight. There are 12 teams with playoff spots right now. I'm not taking questions. 10 teams whose seasons are over. 8 teams with a second chance. The play-in tournament starts tonight. Atlanta going to Miami, Minnesota visiting the Lakers. The winner of those games will be going to the postseason. Oklahoma City goes to New Orleans. Chicago visits Toronto tomorrow for elimination games. And the winner of those face Tuesday's game.
We get the idea.
Okay. And hey, WNBA draft last night was Aaliyah Boston is the number 1 pick of the Indiana Fever. It's the first time the Fever, I get the fever, had the top choice in the draft, and they chose the South Carolina star. Of course, she's a Gamecock. Boston, a three-time Associated Press All-American who was also the Player of the Year as a junior. The Fever had the worst record in the league last season, 5-31. Boston was one of 4 South Carolina players expected to be taken in the first 2 rounds of the draft.
I heard Dr. Joe Biden said, how about you just draft everybody? Draft everyone.
Everyone gets a trophy.
That's right.
If you were a doctor,
right,
like a PhD, would you insist on being called doctor all the time?
It depends.
Wait a minute. Would Tom insist on being called doctor?
And he gave me a it depends.
Yeah.
Everyone who believes that, stand on their head.
What he meant was it depends on who you're addressing right now. Me, the doctor?
I think he was going to say it depends on if he's in a room with actual medical doctors, because somehow whatever he's a doctor in is actually much more important than being a medical doctor.
I wouldn't.
A doctor of philosophy.
And I went through this with somebody that insisted on being called doctor. Yeah, we had a couple in junior high school that, well, if that's your title, you're
there's
welcome.
no reason.
And I wouldn't, but because it gets confused with physicians in our culture.
But it's okay. The person worked hard to get a doctorate, right?
Yeah, but if you're on an airplane and you have a heart attack and they come over the PA, is there a doctor in the house? And the guy rushes up there, Chinese poetry. Dr. Tom Griswold, what can I do to help you? This guy's seizing. Anything that rhymes with Hong Kong.
Is he really here? How about I'm trying.
This is off. Honest to God, I heard an interview with some woman, some young student who had majored in some incredibly obscure, like 12th century Chinese poetry.
Oh, I thought that was the expert.
And owed like $400,000 in student debt. And was pissed because the only job she could get would be the one from the teacher she just graduated from. So unless she dies, she can't get a gig. Really?
Yikes.
Should have thought of that $300,000 ago.
I'm gonna need an honorary degree. How do we get that angle?
I'd like to have one too. We all would. Let's all get one. Degree in humor?
Usually it involves writing a check.
Oh, is that how that works?
Yeah, you got to make the Chick McGee Library.
Oh, there you go, Chick.
What if you did the Chick McGee VR Center? Something. The Chick McGee Center for Trampolines and Mountain Dew. What about that? That could be cool.
That might not be bad.
Right? You put it up somewhere?
You ever been on a trampoline, Tom? Go ahead.
Just over the weekend.
No kidding.
On one?
You're trampoline.
I feel as though lead has been buried.
I think so.
Went to Sky Zone.
Oh, okay.
You're up on the trampoline.
Well, they're not up. They're in the ground.
They're
bouncing
bouncing
up and down.
Sky Zone's the greatest.
Oh, and you jump around?
Sure. Other girls
Who
lose their
are
mind.
you, and what did you do to my dad?
You were watching that.
When I was a kid, if we were at a theme park, you'd be talking about the lawsuits that are given out for the trampolines.
Yeah.
Your friend Scott Edson, who died on a trampoline.
Oh, I see you have a trampoline in the backyard. Where are you going to put the ram?
Exactly. Yes. Thank you. You must have gotten a good deal on a
Christy says
casket.
these are the ones that are kind of built into the ground.
You can't fall off.
I don't do the flips or anything, and you got to be careful. But I like the tightrope thing where you can hold onto the rope and go across.
Oh, that sounds fun.
And you fall into those big foam cubes.
Nancy?
Now, Pat's shaking his head. What do you have?
Tom's watching his daughters do it. He's not doing it. I've been there. Am I right? Are you
first
doing
of all,
it?
what I'm doing there is going deaf because
that's true.
They have the music is at 300 decibels.
Ridiculous.
Sounds like you're strapped to an airplane wing next to the engine. No, it's a blast though.
It is.
You get involved. You do a little bit of jumping and stuff.
Not with my back. No, I'm watching Jimmy do
okay.
it.
Have you tried to get him to turn down the music? Have you actually gone over there and said, excuse me?
He does that everywhere. Everywhere he goes, he asks them to turn the music down.
I've seen him do it at the lunch.
Pardon me. First off, nice hat. Second,
Father, could you get the nuns to sing lower?
Actually, at Willie's birthday dinner, I asked Sasha, our waiter, if he would please turn down the music.
Oh, really? And did he?
Yes.
Here's the thing. I need the music turned down because I'm planning.
ruined your birthday.
There was no music, and then at one point, Sally just goes, "Wow, quiet in here."
Tom, I was with you at breakfast, and you told the woman to turn it down.
I'm going to give an address to the people that I'm eating
It's because you've worn headphones for 40 years at work, and then you leave work, and now you put in your Raycons all day long. You got to take the headphones off for at least 10 minutes.
Yeah. No, I admit that I'm going deaf, but I just occurred. We had breakfast the other day, and I said, "Would you mind turning the music down?"
You're very nice about it. They did.
Okay. And by the way, their biscuits are excellent.
Delicious.
Their iced tea should be illegal, but could we find the guys that invented the pump iced tea and have them executed? I'll pull the trigger. It is the worst. Bottled tea and that crap they put out of the gun. And
that stuff out of the gun rarely tastes.
It's awful. Yeah. Sorry. We got to get
I thought you asked first before you got it.
Yeah, no, now I just get a tea bag and I make my own.
Oh.
I get it, make hot tea.
Tea bagging right there at the table.
Yep, they'll give you hot tea, and then you just switch it around.
Put ice on it.
They'll give you
what's coming up in sports?
All sorts of stuff. The Rob Gronkowski update for some reason. We have to check in with him because Tom thinks he's cool. And I believe today is the day of the really stupid world record. Yes, that's right. An organism gets a world record just for existing.
Oh, and today is tax day. Boy, make sure you get into the mail today.
April 11th. It's getting away
from
you.
What are you talking about?
Today's tax day, so people just need to rush out. And,
no, it's
today's not tax day.
They changed it.
What?
It's 411. That's why they call it that.
Don't we have it till
the 18th?
17th or 18th?
A week from today, right?
Yeah.
Now, it's quiz time. Chick McGee, your sleep number setting is what?
100. Tom, a firm number.
That's a firm mattress.
Solid.
Christy Lee?
40. I'm a little more
40.
softer than Chick.
I am so glad I just got my sleep number bed set up at my new house.
Oh.
Haven't moved in yet, but it's all set and ready to go. I love my Sleep Number bed, thanks to all the great folks at Sleep Number. And by the way, the key to the Sleep Number bed, it's a simple idea, but it's perfectly executed. Either side of the bed has its own firmness setting that you can adjust at the touch of a button. 8 out of 10 couples prefer different mattress firmness. So what are you waiting for? Don't be one of those guys, you go to the regular mattress store, you lie down, you're thinking, wow, I guess this one's okay. What do you think, honey? I don't like this one. And then you get into the whole thing, and then your marriage is over. So Sleep Number really is the marriage-saving bed. If your partner is snoring, Sleep Number may have an answer for you there, too, with the Flex Fit Smart Adjustable Base. But here's the key. Right now, save a staggering $600 on Sleep Number's most popular 360 smart bed, and for a limited time, special financing is out there, subject to credit approval. Even thinking about getting a bed, get the Sleep Number bed, the bed that lasts longer and is adjustable, so everybody's happy. You don't have to buy 40 mattresses and keep trying till you find one that you like. You can change it at the touch of a button. I love my Sleep Number bed. You'll love yours too. SleepNumber.com/BT Show. That's SleepNumber.com/BT Show. Coming up, fortune cookies, the Wienermobile, some naked dude covered in grease. It's all happening. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Text us at 888-262-8661. More Bob and Tom next. State law.
Details on that coming up.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hey, Chick.
There's Josh Arnold at the I Hate Steven Singer's sidekick chair.
Chick.
Hey, there's Ace Cosby. Hey. Got that Ace Cosby joke of the day simmering in a big pot. There's Willie Griswold.
Good morning.
I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold.
Chick McGee, of course, is at the sports desk. And
you say so.
Well, we have interesting news in the NBA, of course.
Playoffs start,
the teams that don't make the playoffs, of course, Christy, go to the NIT. Isn't that how it works?
No. They go on vacation.
Okay. We do have Mr. McGee at the sports desk. What's happening over there?
Back to the NBA. The Minnesota Timberwolves have suspended center, speaking of strippers, Rudy Gobert.
Oh, indeed.
For their playing game against the Lakers, he will not be able to play. The 10-year veteran threw a punch at teammate Kyle Anderson in an argument in the huddle during a timeout. Man, it was funny.
Yeah, he's a dick.
Yeah.
Right in the chest.
Yep.
If you don't remember Gobert, Gobert's the guy remember when COVID, we couldn't figure out what was going on, and then the NBA had to shut down.
Right.
And Gobert had COVID. He was the one touching all the microphones and making a joke out of it. And infecting all the reporters, and then they had to cancel the whole season.
He was patient zero.
Patient zero.
Patient zero.
He's a real dick.
Gobert took a swing at Mr. Anderson and hit him in the upper chest. If the Timberwolves beat the Lakers, they'll get the number. That's playoff basketball, and it's very, very confusing.
If the Lakers lose in this, if the Lakers don't make the playoffs, I will cut my arm off.
They have done so much to get in the position that they're in. They really came with LeBron hurt and Anthony Davis kind of took over, and now they're in the playoffs, kind of, sort of. Yeah, if they lose now, it's...
And I don't think the NBA wants a playoffs without LeBron in it. So yeah, I think it's a guarantee. I'd say.
Now, what are you saying, Willie? Are you saying that...
the referee with the dog on the cane.
Well, boy, was that a foul or not? 2 shots.
I was certain the Pacers were going to make the play-in, man, and I don't know. Maybe I've been bitten by the conspiracy bug a bit, but, man, that NBA, they like LeBron, don't they?
Maybe so. Well, he's the king.
Are they going to fine the Mavericks for tanking deliberately for the draft?
No, and the refs and the NBA should be fine. The Mavs, in a lot of ways, had it stolen from them. The lose that they had against the Nets when they were just handed the ball, I don't know.
Okay, well
that is an incredibly hard thing to prove. That team tanks.
Do you think they should do something where they should, when you get to these various teams in the various sports, at a certain level, it becomes a lottery again? So a team doesn't deliberately go one notch down below to get that first draft pick.
Oh, you mean like the bottom 5 teams go into a lottery or something?
I don't know.
Well,
I'm not sure
but tanking for a draft pick doesn't necessarily mean you're going to get the number 1 pick. You get your ping pong ball
just to go up.
Well, and they also got rid of 3 really good, solid players for Kyrie Irving, who's also kind of a jackass. So maybe that contributed to the team culture. You never know what happened.
Now he's a flat earther. Am I right on this?
Mm-hmm.
And I believe we have a casual flat earther right here in the studio with us.
Well, we received an email recently, and I apologize. I'm not going to be able to credit the person who sent this to us, but he makes a very good point.
Is that right?
Yes, the Earth is like 70% water.
Okay. Yeah.
And all of it is uncarbonated. Therefore, I say we have a flat Earth, my friend.
I'm not getting the logic, but go for it. Yeah. So when we look at the moon, it's not a sphere; it's like a flat frisbee.
It's a flat. It's And
I recently learned that Antarctica is not.
I like this. I like this very much.
It's actually an ice wall that surrounds the flat Earth, so that things
like in Game of Thrones. It's a giant ice wall.
Holds everything together.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Good to know. They're idiots.
So if you walk far enough, you won't fall off. You'll hit the ice wall.
Right.
True.
Okay.
Okay.
No. A costly and complex cleanup in resuscitating the River Seine, just in time for the river to play a starring role in the 2024 Paris Olympics. Tom, are we going to Paris for the Olympics?
Well, I don't want to miss the breakdancing. Did the guys have to bring their own cardboard?
Will you let the breakdancing go? It's going to be a worldwide event, okay? Other than that, you focus on the negatives too much.
No, they're just trying to. Couldn't they limit it to real sports?
They're going to have all the stuff.
What's next? Guitar playing.
The city and its region are rushing to make the Seine's murky waters swimmable.
How are they going to do that?
I was thinking they were going to do the canoeing or whatever the hell.
Oh, kayaking.
Oh. Yeah, I didn't know they were going to swim in it.
Rowing.
You know, they build the kayak rapids for the kayak competition. Yeah. I wonder how they do that. It's a lot of water to control, right?
Mostly.
They have a big budget.
Have a big budget?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, damn. Well, this getting the Seine swimmable shouldn't be too hard. In a warming world, it says here in this story, climate change, the renewed ability to take cooling dips in the river could help France's capital remain bearable during increasingly frequent heat waves. Oh, yeah. Remember
freaking heat waves?
Freaking heat waves. It's a freaking heat wave, Tom. Remember?
So they're going to let tourists bathe in the river?
They're not only let them, they're going to encourage them.
Oh.
So this isn't for any particular event. This is for the tourists. I see.
Well, I think sculling is going to be in the same. They're going to have their coxsmen out there.
Yes.
Stroke. Is that where they got the name coxsman? Because they're yelling stroke?
That's a good question.
No.
Oh, it isn't. All right.
Really? Have you ever captained a skull or whatever?
No, my college roommate was on the crew team.
Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Was he
and
as unbearable
my
as he
niece was
sounds?
on the crew team when she was in college.
Is she unbearable?
No, she's a physician. She's brilliant.
Does Willie, you know this woman?
Yeah, I know her, but I have another cousin that he rode crew at Cornell.
Oh, well, Lottie frickin'
It's very, very difficult to do.
It's a lot of yelling at people.
Well, if you're the coxswain, there's a lot.
You should be a coxswain.
I have
telling people how to stroke.
I keep meaning to get. There's a tape of my niece at a famous regatta on board the boat, if you will, and the woman that is in charge is screaming. It would be mostly beeps.
Whoa.
Politically incorrect and great.
Oh. You bitches. Well, that was you bitches, if anybody was wondering.
And, of course, French triathlete Tom Thibault Rigaudou is hoping to be among the first who'll get the race in his home river. He's already fielding questions from disbelieving friends who says, "The Seine is disgusting." Sacre bleu.
He added that? Hell yeah.
Sacre bleu.
As a Frenchman will do.
Thibault Rigaudou. All right. As Tom would say, okay, Einstein. Rigau.
Yeah.
Deau.
You know what you got there?
Rigaudou.
That's right.
That's right.
Okay.
Rigaudou sounds like a delicious Cajun pasta.
Doesn't it? Oh, boy.
Yeah,
Give me some of that shrimp rigaudou.
Oh, yeah.
That would be so good.
Or a weird sex move.
Oh, man. She's sorted.
She was already on her back, so I gave her the rigaudou.
Why wouldn't rigaudou?
Wow.
More sports coming up, including the Rob Gronkowski update, America, because Tom likes Rob. And actually, we should probably...
Put it into words.
Yeah, John Rob.
Obviously, we all dream of things like
Okay.
this.
Yeah, certainly we do.
We all dream of things like this.
We're coming right back. It's the Bob and Tom Show.
Thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. Even though we're not too much to look at, you can also watch the show on our YouTube channel.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Welcome to AutoZone. What are you working on today? This week only, all Pro Elite wash items and accessories are buy one, get one half off. That's car wash, tire cleaner, leather cleaner. All buy one, get one half off. Sponges and towels, we've got duo weave, waffle weave, whatever weave you want. Accessories too. Pro Elite floor mats, car covers, and more. Any Pro Elite item, buy one, get one half off. This week only at AutoZone.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Restrictions apply.
Good night, itchy eyes. Good night, sudden sneeze. Good night to your symptoms of allergies. Xyzal is the allergy medicine you take before bed. It provides powerful relief while you rest your head. Not just all night, but all the next day. Xyzal keeps working, keeping allergies at bay. And without those annoying symptoms disturbing your rest, you can wake up the next morning feeling your absolute best. Remember, be wise all. Take Xyzal. At night.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Boy, we got a show today. There's Christy Lee at the news desk.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hey, chick.
There's Josh.
He's not that bad. Come on, he put deodorant on.
Josh Arnold, the I Hate Steven Singer's sidekick chair.
Thank you, chick. Coffee's hot and robust.
There's Ace Cosby.
Water's cold.
Yeah, drink
Me
that water.
too. Oh, you were taking a pee?
Why is one missing? There's Willie Griswold.
Three bad jokes.
I'm Chick McGee. And I think, I'm not sure, but I think John Rahm is still...
Obviously, we all dream of things like this.
Could we erase that, please?
You try to visualize.
He won the Masters, and he had a rather
and,
lengthy speech.
This isn't even him. That's the announcer asking him a question.
No, that's John right there.
No, that's
But
John Ram. That's him.
in John's defense, he is just answering what the guy asked.
Yeah. Okay.
So many things.
Beautiful family.
I'm erasing that. I don't know how I do it.
Oh.
I've got an answer to the NBA draft issue.
Really?
Oh, we didn't really have much of a question.
To avoid tanking?
Yeah.
To avoid tanking.
This is one of those problems that you think there's an answer to, and there's not.
So let me finish this.
All right.
Got an idea.
You pay the players who win. Blah,
Well,
blah,
I've always said you only pay the winning team every night. They'll get some hustle out
Kind
there.
of how it works, but...
Not really. They're all mega millionaires. How about this? The owners have to do free throws.
Yes, I'm in.
I would love that. If instead of doing a 7-game series, there was 6 games, and if you couldn't get it done, your owner had to come out and do free throws.
Cuban cost me $300.
But this gets right to
Cuban might be the...
Exactly.
There's
yeah.
the question.
best
Who's
player,
the
probably.
best player?
Oh, he sinks a 3. It's the Cuban Missile Crisis, folks.
People
Look
who
at that.
cover sports should be proficient in that sports. But you're not allowed to offer an opinion unless you played that sport, correct?
No. I do think it's kind of humorous when, someone who's never been tackled on an NFL field, you're certainly entitled to your opinion.
To be a critic. Oh, really? Mm-hmm. Well, that's
this is a different context. I'm just saying it would be really funny if, Mark Cuban put on some sweats and had to go out there and sink a few threes to get a better draft.
I think he'd embrace the moment. He'd love it.
He would.
Yeah, he'd love, the
Cubes!
So some of the Jets are a little bit elderly. It might be.
Yeah, what do you do for let's go to football? Like Jerry Jones, is he doing an Oklahoma drill? Is he getting laid out?
I'm trying to think of what the best way to.
Tick on Jerry.
You'd love this, Dan Snyder out there trying to throw a ball through a swinging tire.
No, I wouldn't.
Distracted by the cheerleaders.
Hey, here's an idea. Remember when he had the cheerleader video? He put music up that he chose. Remember that?
It's really amazing.
I'm all right.
That's right.
Is that what it was?
Man, I love that Kenny Loggins.
That's my Dan Snyder voice.
I love Kenny Loggins.
You would.
Oh, he's great.
Oh, I do too. You do too.
He's the best.
Okay, I do.
House at Pooh Corner.
He wrote the song for the Masters? I didn't know that. Did you know that?
This year?
Yeah, they were crediting Kenny Loggins underneath the...
I think it's one of his songs that he already wrote.
Oh.
I don't think it was Pacific for the Masters. One shining moment.
Who wrote the song? It's called Augusta.
One shining
that
moment
was it. Kenny Loggins.
Augusta?
It's called Augusta. Yeah.
I
am not aware of it. We'll have to dig it up. Now, could we get back to sports, please?
Sorry, I'll shut up.
Certainly. I'm going to hold you to that. After unretiring once, Rob Gronkowski says there's no chance he'll return to the NFL.
Unless Tom Brady comes.
The 33-year-old who retired for the second time in June of 22 told TMZ Sports, that's something we need, that he's happily retired. Gronk said, I picked up pickleball in retirement.
That's his Gronk, Tom. I feel like that's an accurate impression.
What do you think of my Gronk voice?
Guy's a great football player. Interviewed
personality,
at poolside pool of Poon.
Right.
Yeah. Welcome to my poolside.
What is it? I bet he has more under his nails than we have ever seen in our lives. He said that he doesn't want to play with the pros anymore. He's playing pickleball with his brothers, evidently.
Good for him. That's fun.
He repeated, I'm happily retired. I'm still competing. I'm still winning.
Yeah, he is.
So I don't even need to go back to football. The former Buccaneer Patriot tight end is also spending time at his alma mater, the University of Arizona, where he's slated to be a team captain for the Wildcats spring football game on April 15th. He also said that was the first time he got a look at any of the classrooms. He'd never really... classrooms. And
hey, what's this weird thing? That is a pencil.
And he said, hey, this is a really nice facility you guys have here.
I like that guy.
It's real nice.
He's got a good personality.
Is that right?
And his family seems really
tight. He seems cool.
By the way, TMZ Sports, you said report. Have you seen the whole TMZ? Have you seen TMZ weather?
No.
Hey, Clown, where are you going now? Hey, is it true that you're covering half of L.A. right now? Clown.
Hey, that big pointy thing, has that been inside any of the Kardashians? How about their asses? Okay.
I owe you an apology. It was Dave Loggins who wrote the Augusta thing. I apologize.
You owe us an apology for, even
I'm not even going to talk.
Really
Yeah, but you're right.
Dave Loggins, please come to Boston guy? Who's the please come to Boston? Is
that
a
Loggins?
Close.
Oh.
Please come to Boston for the springtime.
Yeah, that's painful.
It's very sad.
That's a beautiful,
wonderful melody.
Wait a minute, are you against it or for it?
It depends on the mood. If I'm
that is Dave Loggins.
Buying straight razors and walking to a bridge.
Please come
pop that baby on before I take the 50 ludes and jump.
Rambling man, won't you settle down?
Hey, you obviously have no idea how ludes work. If you take 50 ludes, you're not going to be jumping anywhere.
What's more falling, really? The gravity doesn't care.
And here's Pat Godwin with a song.
Please come to Boston for the springtime.
Yeah!
I've never heard this.
You've never heard it?
No, I've got to listen to it.
That's a real song?
Yeah.
Yes, yeah, I can find it.
Huge for a while.
I think when you hear it, you'll go, oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Funny. What era?
79?
Gotcha.
It is, and that is indeed Dave Loggins. You were correct.
And Dave is Kenny's older brother, I believe.
No,
that's right.
Oh, his cousin.
Was that a pop song? It sounds like it's Broadway. Almost.
There was a pop song.
Big hit, man. Big hit.
Okay, for some reason that's not it.
Little melody.
Here it is. This should be it here. Okay.
Oh, here it is now.
That's it.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm set already.
All right, I'm going to hit you hard with some Dave Loggins.
If you could read my mind. Oh, wait a minute. That's the same chord.
Your father can take any piece of music and say that someone else wrote it 20 years before.
Here it is.
Oh, how about that?
Please come to Boston for the springtime.
I might
Nobody likes it.
to get erect by then.
Lots of room, man.
You can sell your paintings on the sidewalk.
She's
Yes,
an artist.
Thomas. This person wanted to be Jim Croce.
Where I hope to be working soon.
So he's unemployed.
Wait a minute.
She started selling paintings on the street.
Here's the heartbreak part about it. Go ahead. Let it go. Let it go.
Better not be a dead animal in this.
No.
Oh, there might
He asked her.
Please come to Boston.
What'd she say?
She said no.
Oh!
Bitch! What do you think,
And
Josh?
I said, that's okay. I never liked you anyway.
Well,
you're
how
really a
about
lesbian.
Is your sister busy?
Bitch. Bitch.
You can rely on the old man's money. It's a
Bitch.
girl, but it's gone.
Bitch. Bitch. The bitches. Bitch. Bitch.
Okay, thank you, Ryan.
That Boston song's rough.
Here's
I
the,
can't.
It is.
Makes me mad.
Here's the Augusta theme. Ready?
Yeah. Of course, classics.
Oh, Christ.
Oh my gosh, they have those drone shots that fly across the course.
It sounds like the Hulk is walking away, sad.
Hello, everyone.
Gorgeous.
Oh, he left Boston.
I'm Jim Nance.
Oh, you see some of that Spanish moss hanging from a tree?
Thank you.
I want
being
American
a
moss
friend.
at the basket, okay, buddy?
Daddy, why are you leaving
Get
town?
that Spanish moss out of here.
Well, we just had the fourth Spaniard win the Masters.
And I'm
You
fired
against
up,
that?
fired up about that, too. You bet.
Now, I don't know that. Okay, this is the Augusta theme.
Daddy.
Okay, and this is the Incredible Hulk music. Son of a bitch!
It's
David Banner.
God, it's so they take themselves so seriously.
You wouldn't like me when I'm remote.
You think they speak of it like it's a religious event.
You wouldn't like me if I hit my ball out of bounds.
The thousands of worshippers are on their knees at the famous Pooh Corner. No, it's not Pooh Corner.
Back to Kenny Loggins, though.
You want to hear more? This is Dave Loggins.
Come home to me.
Kenny's older brother.
No.
Hey, rambling boy, now won't you settle down?
Oh, I like this.
Boston ain't your kind of town.
There ain't no gold and there ain't nobody like me.
Talk about her again.
Oh, here's the catchy
I'm
part.
the #1 fan of the man from Tennessee.
What's that even mean?
I don't know. He left.
She is his #1 fan, but
he's
she wants him to come back to Tennessee. She doesn't want to travel over the country. with him.
No. He's a big Titans fan. He likes
Really?
Mike Vrabel.
When this song was written, they didn't exist, but I agree.
Believe you.
Right now, it's time to think about spring cleaning, getting things organized, maybe finally getting those things done around your house. It's your biggest investment. This is where Angie's List used to come in, and now it's just Angie. ANGI. You can get hooked up with everything to get your home fixed up. In fact, right now, Josh is doing it. Tell me more.
That's exactly right. Angie doesn't just get your home projects done. Angie gets them done well because Angie is your home for everything home. I recently got a roofer all set up, come out to my house, put a cricket on my roof. That's right next to the chimney. But I'm also not that kind of cricket.
Oh, sorry.
I'm also considering getting some fireplace work done. I've got just brick.
Yeah.
But I'd like to get some of that stacked stone. Maybe put around it.
Yeah.
So I am going to Angie and I'm going to type in my info, my location, where what exactly I'm looking for, and I know she is going to hook me up because Angie is my personal home expert. She can be yours too. Angie has served 150 million consumers to date, with over 220,000 pros in their network. It's easy to research, compare, and hire pros to ensure a job done well with Angie. Angie has simplified finding help for home projects. Before, I didn't know what to do. Thumb through the phone book or just Google map a roofer? No, not anymore. Go to Angie. In just a few taps in the Angie app or clicks on the site, you can have Angie tackle your home service project from start to finish. Or if you're just curious about what a job might cost or what else you could get done, you can research and connect with local pros for your projects. Angie can help you get a fair price for your project. That's huge. They have projects that are priced upfront and clearly lay out the cost before you buy. No surprises. Angie is my go-to for all types of projects. Angie can help with hundreds of projects from small repairs to major remodels. Angie, my go-to and soon to be your go-to for anything you need to get done around the house. Download the free Angie mobile app today or visit Angie.com. That's ANGI.com.
Thank you very much, Josh. Coming up in sports, we have
world record.
Okay, and it's a great one today.
Nope.
Plus, we have have nudity, naked guy with
and
grease.
We're coming back with David Banner.
Okay,
the Incredible Hulk.
Should be interesting.
I dropped my ice cream cone.
This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Over the past several days, 3 females have been found dead.
Looks like someone's going after these girls.
Then they have to know to watch their backs.
Streaming now.
You really want what happened if this one that happened to you?
Exactly why I need to keep going on this.
Starring Emmy Award winner Amanda Seyfried.
I'm worried about what you're gonna find. So am I.
Long Bright River, a limited series. Streaming now. Only on Peacock.
Does it ever feel like you're a marketing professional just speaking into the void? Well, with LinkedIn ads, you can know you're reaching the right decision makers. You can even target buyers by job title, industry, company, seniority, skills. Wait, did I say job title yet? Get started today and see how you can avoid the void and reach the right buyers with LinkedIn ads. We'll even give you a $100 credit on your next campaign. Get started at linkedin.com/results. Terms and conditions apply.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hey, chick.
Josh Arnold is at the I Hate Steven Singer sidekick chair. There's Ace Cosby. Hey. There's Willie Griswold.
Yo.
I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold.
We were talking about trampolines for some reason.
Because you said you went to a tramp place over the weekend.
Yeah, with Sky Zone fun.
Mm-hmm.
You said you loved the trampoline.
Oh, it's a blast.
You're always on the trampolines, is what you said.
That's not what I said. The point is,
you're never on the trampoline.
You referred to yourself as Tommy Tramps. I remember that.
Zach took the time and trouble to write this.
Oh, he did he?
Speaking of trampolines, when I was 9 years old, a friend of mine had a trampoline and an above-ground pool.
Whoa.
While his parents were gone, I had the brilliant idea of dragging the trampoline between the house and the pool.
Of course.
We took our bikes up to the roof, rode them off the roof onto the trampoline, and then into the pool.
Oh, my.
You would have been fine had you not added the bike to everything.
Yeah, I talked to my friend into going first. I'm sorry, I talked my friend into going first. He went, bounced off the trampoline, went sideways, snapped his leg in the ground.
Oh!
As he writhed in pain, I fled and left him behind. Gosh. We haven't spoken in 30 years. Thanks, Zach.
That would never happen to Tommy Tramps.
No,
Tommy
Tramps.
I was jumping up and down. That's a little rough. Don't do that. Okay, now we have a lot to get to coming up. We have the Wienermobile in the news. I'm very excited about that. It's a great story, especially for Christy. Could you grab that?
Hello, Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, Bob and Tom, it's Donnie Baker.
Hi, Donnie.
I can't believe you passed over the fact they had a trampoline above-ground pool, and you didn't even mention that they were obviously a Powerball winner.
Yeah,
I swear to God. Man, must be nice. You know what? You talk about what you see in a trampoline park. I bet you $30, you see the same thing when you go to the mall. These teenagers wearing ripped-up jeans. You see any ripped-up jeans at the Sky Park?
Oh, yeah, of course.
It's a new trend.
Yeah.
Go to the mall. Spend 10 minutes in a food court. You're going to see everybody wearing ripped-up jeans. Looks like a feral bobcat's been using their legs for scratching post. I swear to God. And my favorite's when a big girl wears them. She's popping fresh like a can of buttermilk biscuits. That's a new trend. And you know what? I learned they sell the jeans that way already ripped up.
Yeah.
I swear to God. And I ain't trying to be down on millennials, but how lazy are kids nowadays? They can't even rip up their own jeans regular. You know? Because back in my day, jeans, rips and runners and jeans were basically your badges of honor. And just like Patty Ferguson, each hole had its own story.
Really?
I swear to God. You'd get holes in your jeans just from trying to jump your Aunt Gretchen's 84 Chevette, you know, or just from popping wheelies on your 3-speed Huffy at the family reunion over ramps. But now, holes in your jeans just means your stepmom Janet lets you have her Discover card for the afternoon at Dillard's, you know. So if I can, I'll make a public service announcement. Kids, if you're listening, put down your dumb smartphones and go outside a little bit. Enjoy the outdoors. You know, without a vape cloud blocking the sun. You know, catch a crawdaddy in the creek, climb a tree, take a hose to a hornet's nest, look in Miss Whitlock's bedroom window while she's changing. I don't know, go four-wheeling. You know, trail Tom to the Sky Park, wrestle a wild boar, take a whip ball bat to mud daubers. You've got options, and I guarantee you'll have more holes in your jeans than you know what to do with. So listen to me, and I hate to go on Michael and Dell on you, but don't buy pre-holed jeans. I was just like Patty Ferguson. Patty Ferguson always used to say, you can't just buy these holes. You got to earn them. Pretty good. I got to go.
Thank you, Johnny. It's very helpful.
Earn the holes in your jeans.
There's a lot to be said for that.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah. Remember the ones we had a couple of years ago, these jean fads? Remember the clear ones?
Sure.
Just amazing.
When we were kids, you patch your jeans. Remember that?
Yeah.
Oh, you never had to patch your jeans.
We did.
You were
No, I
rich.
did.
Yeah.
I had a pair of patches.
Yeah, we had to patch them.
Iron-on patches.
Sure.
And is the rolling the bottoms back, is that a thing again?
No.
I think so, yeah.
Those
Depends.
Somewhat.
Yeah, I saw some like People magazine thing, and they had some
You know what you
hipster, and
do?
he had his jeans rolled up at the bottom.
Oh,
Is that coming back?
Christy's the first person I see. You're supposed to tuck the front of your shirt in under your belt buckle.
Oh, you're talking the French tuck?
French tuck. Yeah, leave the back out.
I've never cared for that.
No, I don't care.
Oh, women do it all the time now.
You know what? I don't mind it on women.
Yeah.
What is it? So it's like a mullet?
It's called the
shirt?
French
tuck.
French tuck.
Yeah. You'll see like
Party in the front.
Yeah, it was kind of popular. Think of like the guys that used to show off their belt buckles back in the day.
Yeah.
That's a version of the French tuck.
And then you keep the back out so you would just tuck the front.
Cover
It's
up your
big,
booty.
Well, that to me is like a big arrow pointing. Never mind. Sorry, never mind. I didn't want to. Back to sports.
I also don't like guys in capri pants.
I don't like capri
That's
pants,
not
period.
cute. Oh, I think they're cute on girls. But
Really?
Yeah.
And are those
As
the same
I'm
as
wearing
clam
capri-
diggers?
Yeah, I think.
Oh,
As
they
I
are?
wear-
Up to the
No.
down below the knee, right?
Yeah, clam diggers. They were the
Capri
pants.
pants are just above the ankle. They're what I'm wearing today.
He's a gambling man, isn't he?
He sure is.
Yeah, he is.
Thank God.
Time is up for this discussion.
Yeah, I wonder if that's the boss.
By the way,
Kill his mom.
By the way, Dave Loggins is in fact a great songwriter, and he is the
so.
second cousin of Kenny Loggins, although they hadn't met until they were both very established in their careers.
Thank
we
goodness.
were talking about
Older brother, they don't speak.
We were talking about Mr. Dave Loggins' song about Augusta.
Yeah.
We found
We can blame Christy for this.
We
She
found
brought it to our attention.
the version with lyrics.
And here it is now.
Well, it's springtime in the valley on Magnolia Lane.
Nothing like waking up with a good cup of coffee.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Wake up coffee with Folgers.
Now, here's Dave
Well, it's springtime
Let me try the
in
intro.
the valley.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Sure, your dad was just killed in a fiery plane crash. But wake up, Folgers. This is unnecessarily sad.
It's the August.
Hang on just a minute.
This is about Augusta.
Yeah.
Oh, where'd John Rahm go?
Hard to put it in.
God, you're not going to give up on this until it gets a laugh, are you?
Sorry.
Gotta laugh, kinda.
Let's listen to the
Well,
words.
it's springtime in the valley.
Okay.
On Magnolia Lane. It's the Augusta National and the master of the game. Wear that green coat. Sunday afternoon.
Dave, will you write us a song?
Walk that 18th fairway.
It's pretty straight ahead.
Singing this.
The Mormon Tabernacle Choir.
They play on my mind.
If Jesus Christ played golf, he'd be at the Masters.
There goes Tiger with the screw.
9 more minutes.
He's got all the names.
It's you that I miss when I'm gone to.
Boy, somebody did him wrong.
Boy, aren't you?
He's missing somebody in this.
You're so right.
Byron Nelson. Oh, God. Ooh. Yeah, he's got the names.
The instrumental's lovely. That is no reason for the
He
lyrics.
mentions Amen Corner.
Sure.
As opposed to Pooh Corner, which would be
The Eisenhower.
Kenny Loggins, the much better song.
Much better.
The Eisenhower parking space. What is it? A bridge? I don't know. A tree that FDR pissed on, right? Isn't that right?
Pat, should we get a Pat Godwin song, perhaps?
About Augusta?
The old Roosevelt pissing tree.
Do you have a song about Ron Gronkowski? We're talking about Gronk saying he's retired and he's all done. And
Are you ready, sports fans?
Aye, aye, Captain.
I can't hear ya.
All right, Captain.
Oh, retired from football and loves CBD. Rob Gronkowski, who wrestled for WWE. Rob Gronkowski won't play football in the fall. Rob Gronkowski. He and Tom Brady will play pickleball. Rob Gronkowski, who stumbled over the very last line. Patrick Godwin. Rob Gronkowski.
Who lives in a pineapple under the sea? SpongeBob Square. Sorry.
Absorbent and
never
yellow
heard
and
that
porous
either.
is he.
Did you ever hear that?
yes, of course.
Okay.
Oh, yes, of course, because
Well, you
everybody who
looked
talks
at
in
it.
this tenor is certainly not lying. Yeah, this is a truthful song. So,
Heard it. I wrote it. What do you think of that, huh?
Oh, you're not a fan of SpongeBob?
Stupid world record.
Wait a minute. Do you like SpongeBob?
He doesn't.
I don't particularly like it.
You don't?
too funny.
No.
Tea Time in the Tree Dome deserves a look.
They deserve an Emmy.
It's for some reason a squirrel lives under the water with him, Sandy.
Sandy, yeah.
No.
And SpongeBob goes over to Sandy's tree dome to have some tea, and he starts to dry out.
Water. I need water.
Oh, I'm sorry, SpongeBob. You need a drink?
No, I'm fine. Oh man,
It looks hilarious.
and then Patrick comes in and says, "What kind of place is this?" Man, oh man,
It's great, dude.
yes, it is.
Oh.
Yeah, world record is a 2-year-old Chihuahua.
Yeah?
Has been named the world's
shakiest dog.
shortest living dog.
Oh, but it lived 2 years.
No, not that.
Oh.
Height-wise.
The category is the shortest living dog.
Yeah, no.
I see.
Because unfortunately, they will, at the end of this, explain about the shortest deceased
Oh,
dog.
God.
Well, this isn't a dog. This is a rat or something. Guinness reports the dog named Pearl. Pearl measures 3.59 inches in height.
Very small.
Weighing at 1.22 pounds.
Look at her. She's smaller than a remote.
Oh, my gosh.
That's a
She's,
rat.
have you
Can you
noticed
see
that
that?
she's mostly eyeballs?
Yeah.
He looks, that dog, Willie, that dog looks like Pinky in the Brain.
That's what I was just going to say.
Yeah.
It does.
What are we doing today, Pinky?
Taking over the world.
Thank you, Pinky.
Uh-oh.
How much is that doggy in the thimble? One with the microscopic tail. It's shaking and doesn't look too nimble. But I do hope that doggy's for sale. I'll take her on a trip to California. I'll pretend that she's just a furry pen. Hey, flight attendants, I just gotta warn ya. My pen takes a crap now and then.
Who was that gentleman?
I don't know.
He owns a very small Chihuahua. Cute little feller, 1.22 pounds.
And for some reason,
Yeah?
the author of this story
Yes?
draws this simile,
All right.
if you will. Pearl is 7 times shorter than Yoti Armage, AMGE, the world's shortest woman living.
What?
That really brings it home for me.
Isn't that interesting?
The fist.
If they took the, if you take the world's shortest woman and give her the world's smallest dog, you walk that down Broadway, people would go, "Hey, look at that!"
Like the show. It's quite an accident.
Isn't that interesting?
You don't want to read that last part.
Why?
Well, then why'd you put it in
Why
there?
don't I?
Because it involves
The fist-sized dog stood at 2.8 inches in height and measured 3.75 inches from the tip of its nose to the tip of its tail.
That's the previous winner with the shortest dog in history.
Oh.
A dwarf Yorkshire Terrier owned by Arthur Marples. Arthur Marples. Arthur Marples.
I'm Art Marples.
Mr. Marple. That dog died in 1945.
Oh.
Oh, sad.
Yeah.
Well, we don't know how long. It could have been 12 years old.
It was 2. That's the sad part.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, TikTok on this one, trust me.
This dog is so tiny, you wouldn't need a pooper scooper. You just take one of those, like a teaspoon.
Yeah.
God. Again, it's 40% eyeballs if you see the...
it's pretty cute.
Tiny little thing.
Kind of looks like a bat. Looks like the ears. It looks like a bat.
Well, somebody loves that doggy. That's a good thing.
Of course.
Okay. What else is coming up in sports?
All sorts of things. We're going to take a look at this. Oh, yeah. And then we'll talk about this.
Oh, really?
And then we'll end up here.
Whoa.
Nice. Coming up, we have an unfortunate T-shirt. We have the Wienermobile in the news, and
unfortunate T-shirt.
Yeah. It's unfortunate. And a fortune cookie news, big update, and a weird story with the Dalai Lama.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I still don't know about this. I'm excited to hear about it.
No, you're not. It's very disturbing.
Okay.
Creepy.
I'm.
Did he take it out?
No.
Well, part of something's out.
Oh, no.
We'll find out. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
For a complete copy of the Bob and Tom Show contest rules, go to bobandtom.com/contest-rules. Or just scroll down to the bottom of the page and see contest rules. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Charity event details coming up.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. There's Christy Lee at the news desk.
Hello.
Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hey, chick.
There's Josh Arnold at the I Hate Steven Singer sidekick chair.
Chick.
Ace Cosby. Hey. There. Willie Griswold. There. Hi, I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold.
Thank you very much. I got a double request here, so we'll start with part 1.
Sexy man with a deep voice. Chick McGee, here he is with his part of the day. That was Chick McGee's part of the day.
That's part 1, and now
Who's that sexy man with a deep voice? Ace Cosby, here he is with his joke of the day.
You guys hear they're remaking The Wizard of Oz, this time from the dog's perspective.
Is that right?
Yeah, it's going to be called Total Recall.
That was Ace Cosby's joke of the day.
Total Recall.
Pretty good, said one of the comedians. Pretty good.
Total Recall.
Yes, that's very clever. Thank you very much, Ace. The Ace Cosby joke of the day. And we now return to the sports page. Is that correct?
Nope, that's sports. Unless you want to hear about Al Jaffe's life and times.
I was afraid to
I don't
do
have
that.
any. I don't have anything.
This is what you farted for.
You know, Al wrote snappy answers to stupid questions.
Mad Magazine.
I love
Mad
that.
And
Magazine.
he was 102.
Yeah, good.
He is from the golden age.
Amazing
of
run.
Mad Magazine.
I'd say a certified genius, wouldn't you guys?
I
Yeah.
think so.
Brilliant.
Al Jaffe, cartoonist, died Monday at the age of 102. He worked on Mad Magazine for over 50 years, starting in 1964. Virtually every issue featured new material by Jaffe. Think about that.
He did the famous, just even the idea of it's hilarious.
The fold
Mad
in?
fold in.
Ah, it's my favorite part.
Which was mocking, of course, the fold out.
Sure.
And if you never saw one, it would be a drawing, and then there'd be something, and then when you'd fold it in, it would turn into something else. Very, very fun.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Loved that.
I think you can pretty much say there'd be no Saturday Night Live if there hadn't been a Mad Magazine or that whole era.
Probably no Mad TV also.
Oh, that's even more easy to prove. Thank you. We have Christy Lee at the Bob and Tom News Desk. What have you got over there?
Walmart has removed a shirt.
Careful.
Just you know what? Look him in the eyes and say it.
No, I've been doing this a long time.
Tom,
God,
you have no more respect for our broadcast.
No,
background.
I forgot when I wrote this.
Dog.
I forgot to put this as a disclaimer.
I know I'm not stupid. I
didn't say you were stupid.
Saw the story yesterday. Looked at the shirt.
I forgot to put the.
It doesn't matter.
If Chick were reading this, he wouldn't have proofread it. We would have gotten to the part would have gone, oh, see you.
Walmart.
Does it say see you next Tuesday?
Walmart removed a shirt that they were selling after customers noticed it inadvertently contained a hidden obscene word. A Twitter user, one of those Hoosier Daddle Now, that's his handle, posted a photo of the green T-shirt, and it reads R-E in large letters.
All right, R-E.
Imagine R-E, okay? Mm-hmm. And you know how they have that, and then next to it, it'll say cycle.
Okay.
And then use.
Yes.
New.
Yeah.
And think. And it's a smaller font to the left on top of each other.
So it says recycle, reuse, renew, and rethink, but
right.
the RE is big.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
The shirt was meant to be read as recycle, reuse, renew, and rethink, but the first letters of the smaller words that are to the left.
Oh, no.
Yes.
Yeah, they're stacked.
Yeah, they're stacked up. Spelled out another word entirely.
I could totally see how that got by people.
Oh, sure. I had to look at it a couple of times to see it.
So now the shirt is RE call because they've had
Yeah.
But
Walmart told Newsweek this was not intentional. The T-shirt has been removed.
You know, the NBA came out with city jerseys, though. Did we talk about this? I don't think we did. Tom and I talked about it in text.
This is the CNT.
This is still on in Charlotte.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, sorry. CLT.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That's the airport code, I guess, and that's what they're...
For Charlotte?
That's what they're going for.
Yeah.
CLT.
See you next Tuesday is what it spelled out up and down.
And I never heard that expression. I didn't know that was a thing.
That is, yeah, I mean, it's an easy fix. You just put think up top or whatever, or
Right.
use or renew.
Right.
You know.
But they pulled them from the Walmart.
Sure,
stores.
sure.
And that what's that show called? The View bought them for their gift shop. TV show.
Really?
These T-shirts are probably going to end up in one of those videos you see from some sad third world country where they're wearing those 2023 Super Bowl Philadelphia Eagles T-shirts.
Man, they were absolutely certain they're going to win that Super Bowl, weren't they? Those Eagles. Wow. Okay.
So anyway,
All right.
relax.
So if you were able to buy that shirt, you got yourself a little collector's item.
Yeah, you
there.
do. And congratulations, you're recycling. We love that.
Yeah. Well, if you're doing all four at once, you're... Man. Whoops.
A New York-based company using ChatGPT to write fortunes and fortune cookies now.
Come on with
According
this.
to the Wall Street Journal, Open Fortune Inc. supplies printed messages to fortune cookie factories, and they've started training and using the AI chatbot to generate new messages. Mr. Sean Porritt, the company's chief fortune officer.
Is that right?
Yes. Said ChatGPT can produce responses that are indistinguishable from those of veteran writers.
Yeah, because they sound like broken English.
Yeah, but do you want a guy named Sean as your fortune cookie at a Chinese restaurant? Don't you want someone with Chinese hair? I mean, you want a guy that's Chinese, right?
A few of the
supposed to be ancient Chinese wisdom here, not some Irish dude.
Some Irish dude.
Where'd you think they came from?
They're supposed to be from Chinese wisdom.
Oh, come on.
Ancient Chinese wisdom.
A few of ChatGPT's fortunes include: you will soon have a delightful encounter with a stranger who will add a pinch of spice to your life.
That is so silly.
That's fine as long as you got a big ass. Oh.
I'm sorry.
A harmonious melody will soon drift into your world, guiding you to dance with destiny.
That is redundant. By definition, if it's harmonious, there's a melody.
And your fate, Josh, is written in the stars and encrypted in the clouds.
Isn't that neat?
You took an extra cup of Krabby this morning, didn't you?
Shut your filthy lips.
Is that your fortune?
While some suppliers welcome the time the technology will save, not everyone has faith in an AI fortune.
Oh, you got to have faith.
Yeah, well, it's pretty soon the AI fortunes are going to be worship your robot overlords.
Kevin Chan, co-owner of the Golden Gate Fortune
There you
Cookie
go.
Factory
There we go.
in
Well,
San Francisco,
Kevin.
says computers writing cookie fortunes, quote, is a sign that society is moving too fast. He added, fortune cookies are a form of meditation, and people today need to meditate. We are humans. Computers are just computers.
I want my fortune cookies the way they're written, the way they're supposed to be. By 4-year-old slave children in an air-conditioned warehouse.
In a contested part of the Chinese continent.
Yes.
Okay, there's only one way to test. Read the first robot-written fortune and all the way through, and then I'll finish it for you.
You will soon have a delightful encounter with a stranger who will add a pinch of spice to your life.
In bed.
Yeah, that's the way you read them.
I know you're supposed to always add the in bed.
That's right.
Yeah.
Try it for the second one.
For if you've run out of conversation at the restaurant table, isn't it? You guys just do that
bring this
bed
old
thing.
nugget out.
Well, you're going to love
Yeah, you
this
gotta
one.
have fun with that, huh?
You
I'll
played
go
the
ahead.
peg game and everything?
Say in bed.
A harmonious melody will soon drift into your world, guiding you to dance with destiny.
In bed. Doesn't work.
No. Well,
No.
No.
No, I don't like this at all.
No, there's no reason for it.
is the fortune cookie place still around the corner here?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, they do a great job.
Oh,
you can write
just-
your own fortune.
Just fortune cookies, right?
That's right.
It was custom
Nothing
fortune.
but fortune cookies?
I had
Custom fortune cookies.
fortune cookies made for all these guys.
Yes.
Were you here then?
I was not.
Oh,
no.
Well,
yeah,
maybe
that
you
was
would
the
have
day.
liked it. No one.
Maybe you would have.
I would have. Yeah.
I had custom fortunes written for all you guys. Came with the cookies. And
What's your fortune cookie etiquette, Tom?
What do you mean?
Do you...
you have to eat the cookie.
Okay, so
Or at
you
least
crack
half
it
of
open.
Yep.
Yes.
Do you
Eat
read the
half-
fortune first?
eat-
Yes.
No, eat half the cookie, then you read it.
What?
I'm with Tom here. You eat half, read it, eat the other half.
No, you read it.
Well, that's
then
why
eat
your
the
lottery numbers have never come in, Miss Lee.
Exactly.
cookie. Have yours.
Are you kidding? Of course.
Have yours.
I am a multiple-time lottery winner, but I would never let the likes of you folks know. Vultures!
No, I don't want AI writing my fortune. Here's your humanity, you are doomed. Stuff like this. The revolution is just beginning. Or what's the one?
All the AI fortune cookies are, you need to restart your modem.
Yeah, yes,
See, it would help.
Did you ever get that one? It says, the waiter knows you've been talking about him. You're thinking, whoa, uh-oh.
I do like that one.
The boy, that beef lo mein tasted a little urine-y. What's coming up, Christy?
Coming up, we have a naked burglar. We have the Wienermobile involved in weddings now. And watch out. Don't use your barbecue to stay warm. We'll have that.
Oh, no. Somebody did it.
Come on.
Well,
I got an idea to replace the fortune cookies so we can keep them with humanity as part of it.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of fortune cookies, make them fortune Oreo cookies.
Oh, boy.
And you'd go like this, and your fortune would be written in the cream.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
This is a $1 million idea. So you get the Oreo, you twist it, and then it would say.
Not every Oreo cooperates, though, there, Tommy. Your
That's
icing could...
That's part of it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wow, looks like you're going to die.
That means imminent death. Yes.
This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. The show is also out there for you on our YouTube channel. Watch and subscribe.
Every cup of Nespresso coffee is an invitation to transform your morning routine into a ritual you can treasure each and every day. Using the Virtuo Pop, a simple touch of the button freshly brews bold aromas and a rich, velvety crema layer for delicious cafe-quality coffee at home. Whether you enjoy your coffee hot or over ice, every sip, every morning is unforgettable. Nothing tastes like Nespresso coffee. Visit Nespresso.com or our app to explore our full range of easy-to-use machines and coffees not found anywhere else.
This is a message from sponsor Intuit TurboTax. Taxes was getting frustrated by your forms. Now, Taxes is uploading your forms with a snap, and a TurboTax expert will do your taxes for you. One who's backed by the latest tech, which cross-checks millions of data points for absolute accuracy, all of which makes it easy for you to get the most money back, guaranteed. Get an expert now at TurboTax.com. Only available with TurboTax Live Full Service. See guaranteed details at TurboTax.com/guarantees.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hey, Chick.
Hey, Pat. There's Josh Arnold at the I Hate Steven Singer sidekick chair.
You better believe it, baby.
There's Ace Cosby. Hey. There's Willie Griswold.
Hey, man.
I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold.
None of you guys are as disturbed as I am about this thing with robots writing the fortunes for fortune cookies.
I don't care for it. I think it's just indicative of the times, and I don't care for the times.
If they stopped, they stopped putting fortune cookies in meals, I would not miss them.
Oh, that's a shame.
Oh,
Really?
That's so sad.
No. Why?
Because it's one of the great things about
life. A
It's
fortune cookie?
It's fun.
The only thing I don't like about fortune cookies is they often put fortune cookies in the bag. They think that the number of fortune cookies they're putting in there corresponds to the number of people eating the meal.
That's probably true.
And I don't like opening my delivery of Chinese and seeing 9 fortune cookies. They thought this was for a
and
party.
9 sets of chopsticks. Do you ever do the thing where you're on the phone with them and you do the fake thing where you cover the phone and go, "Did you want the beef lo mein and the General Tso chicken?" Yeah, we'll also take.
Oh, she must be hungry tonight, fella. I tell you that. I have done that.
When I do a big order, I just say we will have. Blah, blah,
Have
blah.
you ever done that at a drive-through?
No.
I have. We'd like, and then you pull up and you go, "Oh, there's nobody next to me."
But they don't know you're not.
I know. I'm
taking it
hoping
home.
that they think,
Yeah,
"Oh,
of
yeah,
course
he's-
you're gonna take
You're
that
tending
home.
to some fake baby in the
Absolutely.
back. Oh, she's loud tonight.
What are you going to an AA meeting?
I mean, I don't like the fact that humans aren't going to be writing the fortunes. But do you ever wonder what if that was your gig, and you wrote fortune cookie fortunes for a living?
Yeah.
You think this guy would ever hover at Chinese restaurants and lean over the booth and go, "Oh, hey, I wrote that one."
Yeah. Or just seeing he liked it. He liked it.
Yeah. By the way, they're lying about the MSG.
Gave it one glance and wadded it up. Oh, you son of a bitch! Sorry.
So fortune cookies, greeting cards, all these writers are out of work because of the chat.
No, they're not going to be because
All right.
the robots.
Here are
can't
some
do it.
standard fortunes. A beautiful, smart, and loving person will be coming into your life.
Nice.
A dubious friend may be an enemy in camouflage.
See now it's not just all sweetness and light. It's
A faithful friend is a strong defense. A feather in the hand is better than a bird in the air.
wait, slow down. I don't
Feather
get
in the hand is rather better than the bird in the
I
air.
disagree.
that. Not for the bird.
No, not for anybody, really.
Stupid one.
You
Not
probably
even
have
there
avian
again.
flu.
A fresh start will put you on your way.
Oh, that's vague and meaningless.
You might have chlamydia.
Oh, well, that one's a little bit more helpful.
That's weird.
Call. You may have some phone calls to make.
Do you have a list of all your sexual partners in case you get a STI?
First of all, let me just say this.
Okay.
It's STD, okay?
No, it's STI.
Well, no, I know, but it's not helping anybody doing that. It's like these companies that keep changing. No, I'm not a fan. Keep it simple. STD, that's the one we know. STP is the oil treatment. STD.
Yeah, it could be Stone Temple Pilots.
Venereal.
Oh, that's right.
They say STP a lot, yeah.
Very, very good. Now, we have Christy Lee at the news desk.
They've made some changes over the years.
Wait a second.
Boom.
Stone Temple Pilots.
Oh.
We have a minor league baseball game here, and I'm not sure who's playing. I don't have all the information. But the important part is the play-by-play guy is Dan Hasty, and they decided to do this section of the minor league baseball game like they were Jim Nantz at the Masters. Okay?
Okay.
Is this real?
Yes, they actually did
Okay.
this. Here we go.
Hello, friends. A beautiful Saturday afternoon in Comstock Park.
They've already nailed it.
Yeah.
This is inning number 7. Still in the front 9, if you will. Eric Pinales hails from San Cristobal.
Pinales.
It's about 30 kilometers from Santo Domingo in the Dominican Republic. Right now looking at a pitch from about 60 feet, 6 inches.
I struggled a lot in 2022 with his control.
A fine hit, deep to left center. Off the wall. Down to second base.
Just like Jim Nance.
Exquisite.
It's hilarious.
A 1-out double here in the 7th.
Exquisite.
An excellent approach to that hit. Patient, able to line it up, deposit it into left center field.
Got it into the short grass out there.
That's funny.
That's at the West Michigan Whitecaps minor league baseball game.
Oh,
That's
very nice.
They nailed it. And Jim Nance is just as exciting as those guys are.
Yeah,
But it's
appropriate.
Yeah, that's how the tone's supposed to be in golf.
I mean, did you watch the Masters this year? The thing where they had the Pope actually walk across one of those ponds?
Wasn't that something?
That's the level of religiosity that they have at the Masters now.
I mean, can you imagine if they were like a WWE match screaming into, hey, he's up on 18, come on!
I just feel like I was just in an argument with Christy. That voice she used. Who the hell is she?
I don't fight.
Again, so back to your point, you don't think it's important to get a fortune cookie at a Chinese restaurant?
I would, if they stopped making them, it would be 6 months to a year until I said, didn't fortune cookies used to come in the meals? Huh.
You don't like the taste of a quick fortune?
I don't know. No.
It's a very a mild sweetness. You can dunk shard into your...
But also you get the
into
fortune.
your hot tea.
Yes.
Oh,
you
so good.
You get to think about something, a larger idea in life.
Yes. Savor the messages.
Josh, you ever been going through the drive-thru at a Chinese place and you get the bag?
There's a drive-thru at a Chinese place?
Drive-through Chinese.
Bear with them here.
That's a wonderful idea for the
I was questioning it too, but
for the sake of this joke,
Panda Express.
It's a Saturday night. Josh is going to go home, Netflix and chill by himself. He goes to the Chinese drive-thru.
He knows me so well.
Puts the bag in the seat next to him and the seat belt.
Yes, the bag is so heavy, it thinks another rider has entered my car.
I've had that happen. I don't know what the seatbelt sensors do, but if you put a hat and a couple of Altoid tins and your phone in that seat that says, please fasten seatbelt. I don't know.
Tom, it wouldn't matter. I buckle in all my food anyway in case I have to stop short at some point during my trek.
Do you have to buckle the thing when your dog gets in the car?
I do. Yeah. My dog is right on the cusp.
Yeah.
That 50-pound line. It's like, come on.
Yeah, I buckle him in.
All right.
And one knows to sit in the passenger seat, and one knows to sit in the back seat.
Well, that's good.
Weird. It's very odd.
All right.
They don't run into the house. Rotgun.
No,
they don't do that.
They don't. They don't really talk like that.
That's why I don't have dogs.
That Scooby was a hat.
Okay, well, a few years from now, when you go to a Chinese restaurant and they have real cookies for fortune cookies, because let's face it, the cookies are the least interesting part.
Josh had this a long time ago on the Chinese on the buffets.
Oh yeah,
they don't have their desserts down at all.
They fall way short.
Pudding acceptable, that's fine, but we all know you take it out of a big can.
And the ice cream they have at those is too icy,
it's real grainy and weird.
Yes, not creamy at all.
I just knocked back the crab rangoons for dessert. Are you kidding me? That's a delicious sweet treat.
Those are essentially a dessert,
right? Cream cheese, sweet and sour sauce.
They're
what else do I need?
It's a fried Danish.
Some of the most labor-intensive cooking known to man, and you're concerned about the ice cream?
That's right. Finish it off.
Well,
it's like reading a book with a disappointing
last
chapter.
After you get your fortune cookie, then you get in the car and you go to Dairy Queen.
No, you shouldn't have to do that. You're at a buffet where everything's supposed to be included.
The Dairy Queen's right around the corner.
Chinese food isn't labor intensive. That's why it's so easy to make.
Making it? Are you kidding?
Big wok.
You make a wok and you fry it up.
Boom.
Yeah.
Boom. Chinese
when you
food.
get off your shift here, I'm going to send you over to Chung Wa's, and you can stand there chopping
You
vegetables.
know what I'd rather have? Something I made at home with
Me
love.
too, yes.
Oh, that's right. You mean with HelloFresh? Of course.
Oh!
HelloFresh wants you to spend more time in the sunshine. That's why they've got a whole bunch of new stuff.
Maybe they should have a fortune cookie with their fortune. With their meals.
Maybe they could. It's the new fast and fresh options from HelloFresh. What am I talking about? Well, they do the shopping for you. They do the measuring. It's a kit. You put it together, and of course, it's extra fresh because it's from HelloFresh. Your taste buds have been phoning you up going, hello, we're tired of the restaurants you go to. We're tired of the food you're making. How about just shaking things up? Try HelloFresh. Give it a shot. They've got a great offer to make you try it. I'll tell you about it in just a second. HelloFresh is all about quality ingredients. It's about getting those ingredients to you that are fresh, and it's about having you have more time for yourself. Every week, more than 40 chef-curated, foolproof recipes. They've done the measuring. They've also done the shopping. So a lot less stress for you. You open up the box and get going. And like I said, in some cases, just 15, some cases 10 minutes, you're ready to rock. Willie, what's some of the stuff you've been working on?
Check out the Southwest Beef Cavatappi with poblano and smoky red pepper crema. HelloFresh sends you 11 ingredients. Put those together in 6 easy steps. In just over a half hour, you're enjoying this delicious, colorful, hearty pasta dish that you made at home with help from HelloFresh.
Sign up today for a staggering 50% off, plus your first box ships for free if you use the code BTShow50, like Bob Tom Show 50. BTShow50 at HelloFresh.com/BTShow50. They've done the shopping. They've done the measuring. Like I said, these new quick and easy ones are obviously quick. So you can, great for date night, by the way, Josh. Great for working with the kids, showing them how to cook. BTShow50, HelloFresh.com/BTShow50. Coming up, why you should not turn your charcoal grill into one of the rooms in your house to heat the place.
It's fine.
A great story about the Wienermobile and a bizarre story with the Dalai Lama. Ugh. You'll see why this is weird when we come back. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
So good, so good, so good.
New markdowns up to 70% off are at Nordstrom Rack stores now. Fresh kicks, spring tops, new dresses. There's always a score.
I mean, the denim section is unreal.
Why do I rack? All the dresses.
I always find something amazing.
Head to your Nordstrom Rack store to find can't-miss deals on all the spring things. Great brands, great prices. That's why you rack.
Look around. You can find cars like these on AutoTrader, like that car right in your tail. Or if you're tailgating right now, all those cars doubling as kitchens and living rooms are on AutoTrader too. Are you working out and listening to this ad at the same time? Well, multitasking pro, cars like the ones in the gym parking lot are for sale on AutoTrader. New cars, used cars, electric cars, maybe even flying cars. Okay, no flying cars, but as soon as they get invented, they'll be on AutoTrader. Just you wait. AutoTrader.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. At the news desk, it's Christy Lee.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hey, chick.
There's Josh Arnold at the I Hate Steven Singer sidekick chair.
Look at this new color rose they gave us.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Isn't that lovely? Get yours now at IHateStevenSinger.com.
Huh.
All right.
Thank you.
There's Ace Cosby.
Howdy.
There's Willie Griswold.
What is up?
I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold.
Mentioned this kind of sad story. The great cartoonist Al Jaffe, one of the veterans of Mad Magazine from back in the day, died at the age of 102. Old. Won many awards, famous for the snappy answers, famous for the mad fold-in. Just a terrific sense of humor, and a very, very interesting man. So sad that he's gone. For those of us that remember Mad Magazine back in the day and all those great things.
Loved it. Used to go to the 7-Eleven and buy a copy every time it came out.
Alfred E. Newman.
Sure. What me worry?
Well, in this case, what me bury.
Oh.
Next to the casket.
You know what? Jaffe would have liked that.
He would have, yeah. On a brighter note, Christy Lee is at the Bob and Tom news desk. What have we got over there?
Authorities in Florida say they've arrested a naked burglary suspect who was covered in grease, blood, and peppermint oil.
Good Lord.
It's a party.
Every now and then my tummy gets upset, so I have to slather myself in peppermint oil.
Volusia Sheriff's Office said the 34-year-old Blake Tokman had It might be Talkman, but Tokman sounds funnier.
Tokman
had smashed out the windows of a home in DeBary.
Yeah.
DeBary, Florida.
You know why they call it DeBary, right?
They call it DeBary.
DeBary is right near DeLand.
It's like
Why do they call that?
No, it really is. DeBary is right near DeLand.
Oh.
That's where all the graves are.
Yeah.
You know they call it DeLand.
Why do they call it DeLand, Tom?
Right near DC.
Thank you.
Doesn't grease, blood, and peppermint oil sound like a Warren Zevon song?
Grease, blood, and peppermint oil.
Once again.
Apparently, the 34-year-old had smashed the windows out of a home in DeBary before leaving and breaking into another house. Responding deputies spotted the nude suspect in the backyard of the second home, chased after him after he fled. He allegedly jumped in and out of a pool before leaping onto a trampoline.
Whee! This is Ferris Bueller?
Woohoo!
Where multiple deputies tried to subdue him.
You know, if we played by the rules, we'd be in history right now.
The sheriff's office said the man appeared to be under the influence of unknown substances, and his body was covered in wheel-bearing grease.
Well, he's a contestant on your new show, isn't he, Tom?
Yeah, meth or bath salts.
Yeah.
The audience decides.
Peppermint oil and blood. The man taken to a hospital for a medical evaluation after he was caught now faces charges of occupied burglary.
Hey, don't worry. This isn't my blood.
Battery on a law enforcement officer and resisting arrest with violence.
So let's say you're a cop. You're working hard. You get the phone call. You got a choice. You get the alligator at the schoolyard or this lunatic. Which one do you take?
It took 4 deputies to get him into custody, plus 3 more medical professionals to secure him on a stretcher.
The good news, they all smell like essential oils. In this case, one of the essential oils, 30 weight, and peppermint.
Wow.
God, what a lunatic.
Hope he gets some help. Hope everything's all right.
Yeah. Well, good luck to him.
Yeah, that is rough.
How do you tase a guy on a trampoline? Whoa, up, down, up, down.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Did you?
Nope.
What?
Okay, hang on a minute. Wait, sorry, Christy. I
never even thought of it.
I'm looking at the full article here.
Yeah,
They have the actual.
Quotes.
They have the audio from the body cam footage. One of the cops goes, "I got one running, going westbound, behind the fence. He's naked." Another guy, he's slippery.
He's slippery.
Yeah. Well, he's covered in grease.
And then one guy goes, "He smells like toothpaste." This is all the transcript of the police talking. Okay, great. Good luck to you, sir.
11 people in Canada were hospitalized for carbon monoxide poisoning.
However, that's only
They didn't
7.
smell it?
No, that's only 7 people in the United States.
Yeah, you don't carbon monoxide. You can't smell it.
After
if you
using
have a cold, maybe.
What?
Yeah, don't they put the scent in carbon monoxide?
No,
so
that's
we can
natural
smell it?
gas, you moron.
Pretty sure we're
All right, well,
stick to our guns.
You're going to die.
Just trying to talk about science here.
After using a charcoal barbecue indoors to stay warm,
Idiots.
Nicholas DeFazio, Ottawa Fire Services Public Information Officer, said crews responded to the home in Nepean when they detected CO2 levels at 180 parts per million. He said the power was out and the family was using a charcoal grill for heat on the second floor.
Oh, man.
The city of Ottawa said 11 people received medical attention and are in stable condition. Officers warned that fuel-burning appliances made for outdoor use are not safe for inside a home, garage, or even a tent.
That's an unfortunate situation.
Of course, symptoms of carbon monoxide poisoning include headaches, fatigue, dizziness, and nausea. DeFazio added, if you think you are sick, call 911 right away and get out into fresh air. Yeah.
On a very serious note, even if you have an all-electric home, you need to have a carbon monoxide detector if you have an attached garage. We just heard that from a
Or just don't leave your car running. Save some
that
money
would be a good
and
idea.
stop your car.
Josh, we know that you live the life of a perfect human being, but
it's a curse, really.
Some of the newer cars, it's hard to tell if they're on or off.
Well,
if they're
you put it in drive. If it doesn't move, it's off.
And then run over your garbage can. These are all great ideas. By the way, the symptoms there, you cannot smell carbon monoxide.
I know, but
Right.
we were
In
being
this case,
stupid.
they put a charcoal grill in the upstairs. I feel terrible for these people. But the symptoms are, what is it? Dizziness, fatigue, and
Nausea.
smelling delicious.
Oh, wow, yeah.
that
that's,
pork shoulder. If we if we don't all die, we're going to have a lovely dinner. Carbon monoxide. Get a detector. Very, very important, ladies and gentlemen. Please.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Josh, our friend Daniel, has written in and says, Josh, have you ever cracked open a fortune cookie and put them on some vanilla ice cream? It's the perfect dessert.
How about that? No, I haven't.
sounds
I have
good.
not. That does sound good.
He is correct.
Oh, you've done it?
Yes.
Wow.
It's a great recipe.
Oh, you know what? I have dipped it in vanilla pudding at the Chinese buffet. Used it as a spoon, sort of.
Nice.
I love pudding. Don't you guys?
Yes.
I do love
I never
pudding.
make it at home.
Nope.
And I don't buy, I never have it. That's the thing.
To it.
Why don't I have things I love?
You, me, and Pat can go to the cafeteria. They've got pudding there.
See, but when I go to the cafeteria, I have to get the custard cup. That's even more rare for me to have than pudding. You can't buy custard.
Love the cafeteria.
Do you like
Yeah,
the rice pudding?
I love rice pudding.
Oh, I do too.
Tapioca? You tapioca
Yeah.
man?
Yeah.
Frog eye pudding, sure.
Yeah.
Chocolate pudding. Just good old-fashioned chocolate pudding.
Yeah, but I prefer the vanilla flavors.
I am in the minority. I love butterscotch pudding.
So do I.
Well, you're you're not in the minority if you're surrounded by 101-year-olds.
That's not true.
Yes, it is. It's butterscotch is only for old people.
I've loved butterscotch since I was a kid.
It's because you were an old soul.
What's the? Is it a pie that is half pudding, half chocolate, and
Chocolate cream
Boston
pie.
cream pie, yeah.
Boston cream pie.
it's very, very good.
It isn't. Aren't those terrific? Hardly a pie.
Didn't know what the name of them
What's
was.
the pudding that
ever have one
goes in
with
the
the apples
can?
in it?
Thank you. Is it called thank you pudding?
I don't know, but
think-
I like the.
I think that's.
You're welcome, pudding.
It's the politest of all desserts.
Yes, and thank you.
Must
for
be
being-
Canadian.
for being pudding.
So polite. Okay. Christy Lee is at the Bob and Tom News Desk. She did not get married on her recent vacation. People have been asking.
Tom, we were talking about fortune cookies.
Yes, I'm a big fan.
Joshua has written in. My dad used to tell us that if we didn't eat the fortune cookie with the fortune in it, the fortune wouldn't come true.
Wait a minute. What? You
bad dad.
You eat the paper too?
So you got to open it up, read it, then put it back in and eat it?
I guess. Yeah.
No.
So you have to eat the fortune.
But you have to eat part of the cookie for the fortune to come true.
Oh, is that the way
Yes.
it is?
Some say you have to finish the whole thing. Willie, what do you do with a fortune cookie?
Crack it open, read it immediately, and then I eat it. But I never finish fortune cookies. Once I get a little taste of it, I'm good.
Yeah, you don't necessarily need to finish it.
Now, how do you feel about
Spaghetti? I like it.
if you get the you don't like the fortune, can you move on to the next one?
No, my gosh, no.
Yeah, you get one.
You
Yeah.
can't keep looking until you get a fortune you like.
No.
And you do not, I also believe you do not take a fortune cookie until you have offered them all to the other people with you.
Oh, there's etiquette here?
So you get the fortune that's left, is what I'm saying.
Will you save fortune cookies like you save soy sauce? If there's extra soy sauce in the bag, you put it in the junk drawer.
I don't do that, but I also do not save the fortunes. No.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't have a drawer full of random sauces?
No, because what you're left with 9 years later is a drawer full of random sauces.
No, it's so fun.
Gotta
You
save
never
the soy.
No.
No.
I'll save them and bring them to you. I am a liquid aminos man.
You have never
thought
had
better product, better
You've
product.
never had the delight of opening a drawer that has soy sauce, Chick-fil-A sauce, ranch, and the McDonald's buffalo sauce cup.
I've had the delight of moving out of an apartment, opening up the sauce drawer, finding that 2 of the packets have burst open, and having to clean out the whole thing.
No, you can't let this keep you from the delightful sauce. And then you make a random sauce.
You'll never sell me on this.
Oh,
Me
buddy,
neither.
no. I just wish you would. I wish
So you
would
have a
open-
drawer right now at your house full of random sauce.
It's got random
Every
sauces.
house has that.
It's
I
got
know.
screws. It's got duct tape in
Tom
there.
hasn't even moved into his new house, and it has a sauce drawer already.
Well, I have a junk drawer, but it doesn't have sauce in
Now,
it.
Christy, a
Yours is
couple weeks
mostly
ago,
dead dildos, isn't
I had
it?
some egg rolls, and I ran out of my regular duck sauce, but I went to the cabinet, and there's leftover.
Christy,
Yeah.
when you have a vibrator that stops working, do you throw it away or keep it around for...
What?
Do you fix it?
Do you throw it
don't have
away?
to- you don't have to answer any of these questions. We're going to move on.
I've never had one wear out.
What's your
Well, I'm sorry to hear that.
This is from Andy, an email. My family has a tradition of reading our fortune cookies in a sinister tone.
Oh, I like that a lot.
And adding at the end of the fortune, Mr. Bond.
Oh, that's great.
It always works.
That's fun.
Josh could probably impersonate each of the Bond villains in one shot, says Randy.
Oh, I appreciate the vote of confidence, but I don't know about that.
Let's just do the ones that are offensive.
Joseph Wiseman, right? Wasn't that Dr.
Joseph
No?
Wiseman was the great actor who played Dr. No. That's right. I saw him on Broadway.
You know, originally in the book, it's Dr. Nuh-uh.
And Joseph Wiseman also 4 Bible characters. Isn't that interesting?
Really? 3 Wiseman.
And Joseph.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Read
go,
the
go,
Bible.
go, Joseph.
You
Do
know
you
what
wanna,
they say?
Do you want to try one?
Sure.
Let's all try one.
As a Bond villain?
Yeah.
This is one of the Chat GPT written fortunes.
I don't have it. Oh, okay.
You will soon have a delightful encounter with a stranger, Mr. Bond.
Yeah.
Who will add a pinch of spice to your life.
Goldfinger.
Auric Goldfinger.
I like to think that every time Goldfinger says something, you just hear that sting. Goldfinger.
Goldfinger.
That's a great way to do it. I like
All
that.
right,
As
here's-
opposed to adding the in bed. What have you got, Josh?
Your fate is written in the stars and encrypted in the clouds, Mr. Bond.
Oh.
So say you.
That kind of sounds like
I prefer pussy galore.
that kind of sounds like Colonel Tom Hanks as Colonel Tom Parker in the Elvis movie.
You ain't nothing but a hound dog.
We are just two lost souls going in the sky.
Elvis Presley.
Yeah. Here,
What a
sign this.
bizarre choice.
They're called T-shirts with your name on them. Yeah.
We must kill Priscilla.
Oh, done.
What else you got over there, Christy Lee?
The Oscar Mayer Wienermobile is being transformed into a wedding chapel. Oscar Mayer announced that soon-to-be newlyweds will have the chance to exchange vows at the first ever Wienermobile of Love.
You know this is a guy thing.
The brand said the chapel will be located outside the iconic Little White Wedding Chapel in Las Vegas. On April 15th and 16th, a select number of lucky couples.
Do you think only little whites can get married there? Are you under 5'5" and Caucasian? Come on over to the Little White Wedding Chapel. Christy, you can be married at the Little White Chapel.
Yeah.
Again, so
On April 15th and 16th, the select number.
You're a little too dark to be considered a little white.
Sorry.
Of lucky couples will be treated to an all-expense-paid ceremony where they will be wed by Oscar Mayer hot doggers. You can sign up if you're
I
interested
thought you were going to say Oscar Robertson.
at OscarMayer.com.
Every woman's dream.
Yeah.
Well, I've been dreaming as a little princess about getting married with my Prince Charming in front of the Wienermobile. No, this is a guy thing.
Well, there are plenty of women who love the hot dogs.
Yeah.
Christy said she would have a couple.
I love a hot dog.
We've registered at Skyline like a chili dog. Oh, God. Pat, you have a song?
Oh, I wish I had a girl to ride my wiener.
Oh, come on.
Come on. That is where I'd like for her to be. I'd like to marry her on top of my big wiener. For me, that would be marriage number 3.
Very nice.
Wait
I
a minute.
personalized it.
Wait a minute.
That's all I could do.
That's it?
That's it.
That's all it needed, Pat.
Can't go
Well
further
done.
with that.
Could you do the first line again? I don't think I heard all the words.
Oh, I wish I had a girl to ride my wiener.
Okay, I heard that one.
Well, there you go.
Did you
No
hear this
reason.
dripping sarcasm.
No reason to do this song again.
I always like when Pat's embarrassed by his own work.
It happens every day.
I have received quite a few suggestions on Twitter that I apply for the Wienermobile wedding.
Really?
Why not? Why not?
That will not be happening.
You can have your daughters there throwing out little smokies.
Yes.
No, the little whistles. Remember the Wienermobile
I've got one. I've got a wiener
whistles?
whistle around here.
Yeah.
You
Why
gotta
don't you
throw-
blow on that, huh?
And that, by the way, that rice thing in the birds is
Why
not
don't
true.
you blow
What?
on this?
Remember, there's a thing for a long time where they said don't throw rice at weddings because the birds eat it and they explode.
It is true.
No,
It's
it's not.
absolutely the
They don't
truth.
explode per se, but it hurts them
How do you know?
because I'm a birdist.
He loves birds.
I've seen it happen.
Ornithologist?
It's birdist, all right.
I was trying to.
I'm a layman ornithologist.
Well, I'd like
a
to wish.
birdist for the people.
Here's some rice. I'd like to wish you two kids. That's what happens.
Oh, now it's what do they do? Bubbles and
yeah.
yeah.
I like to throw glitter.
Josh,
That's much better.
I like to throw Mentos.
John, you do the boom, and I'll do the. Okay. Oh, you two kids, here's some rice to help you. Close? No, maybe not.
Okay. So you can get married in front of the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile.
Yeah.
Kind of cool.
No.
It'd be memorable. But again, I'm not seeing any young lady who's going to be saying, well, just like Barbie, I want to have my wedding in front of a giant hot dog.
I mean, you've got a good sense of humor. It'd be fun.
If you object to this ceremony, what is it? Speak now or forever hold your wiener. No, that's not right. That would be terribly wrong. Right now, I want to talk about sonic things and sounds and what the best sounds are out there. Of course, you've got to listen to them on earbuds these days. And why not get the best earbuds that are half the price? I'm talking about the Raycon earbuds. They mate with your phone easily and quickly, and they stay there. They're not going to drift away all of a sudden. When the punchline comes, it goes somewhere else. Chick McGee, tell me more.
That's right. Raycon's mission is to prove that you shouldn't have to pay an arm and a leg for quality sound and essential smart tech listing features. Raycon, you can get a pair and a spare, and you still pay less than you would some of those other big-name tech brands out there. Raycon offer buy now, pay later options, easy and free return guarantee, free domestic shipping, flat fee international shipping, and they have over 50,000 five-star reviews. And I haven't even mentioned 8 hours of playback, crystal clear call quality, and water and sweat resistance. Go to buyraycon.com/Tom today and get 15% off your already low price. That's buyraycon.com/Tom, 15% off your Raycon purchase. That's buyraycon.com/Tom.
And they stay on. And they stay in your ears, too. That's the important thing about Raycons. A couple important things. People always ask me, because they know that I have driven the Wienermobile. Did you drive it also, Christy?
No, I rode in it. I didn't drive it.
I got to drive it, Josh. People always ask me, is the Wienermobile an automatic transmission? Excuse me. They ask me, is the Wienermobile, does it have an automatic transmission?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And the answer is yes, it does. The corn dog mobile, that's a stick.
All right.
Okay.
That's the kind of quality humor. I really have driven the Wienermobile.
That's cool.
Yeah, around a racetrack. It was amazingly cool. Be right back. It's the Bob and Tom Show.
Got something to say? Send us an email, bobandtom@bobandtom.com. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Master.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk. There's Pat Godwin in the performance room. Hi, Pat.
Hello, Chick.
There's Josh Arnold.
Anybody else saddened by the thought that Pat is embarrassed by what he does every day?
Are you embarrassed?
No, maybe every now and then. Not every song.
Do you consider yourself a real songwriter?
You see what you're doing to your friend, Tom?
I like what I'm doing. Dream job.
Pat has won. I will explain. The International Songwriting Competition. Is it 3 times?
Yeah, 3 times.
Sure.
Oh, it's all out there, Chick.
Yeah, but those are silly songs.
I don't find.
Oh, is that your problem?
My tiny penis Greek statue song to be silly.
That's his soul you're stamping on.
I don't.
God.
Well, I'm a playwright. Oh, really? What do you write? A Bazooka Joe comic? No, same thing.
No, it's.
He's not won a Grammy.
Oh, God. You can look over the list of crap that's won Grammys.
Yeah, Godwin's Grammy worthy.
Of course he is. I'm just joking.
Oh, come on!
In the comedy category.
Yeah.
For his, what was it, Christy? Silly songs?
Do you think
silly little songs.
Play the one about your little baby Johnson, Daddy.
Do you think loving pubic hair is silly?
There you go. That's a cultural commentary.
I think there's a Grammy inside him, but it belongs to Johnny Loudon. We all know.
That's true. Yeah.
We all know it.
Wonderful
Johnny
mixed
Loudon.
metaphor, beautiful song, beautiful melody.
Loudon.
Okay, well, let's.
How I love you.
Don't underestimate the importance of comedy, Christy.
I am not underestimating it.
I mean, there was a period of time when the Academy Awards only gave awards to movies that starred a lot of white people and were directed by somebody from England.
Don't act like that bothered you.
Oh, yeah, what are you talking about? 2016?
Well, he's the star. I hope they have captions.
Hey, Josh, real quick. Earlier I was talking about how I think there's a brave group of people out there. They have just a drawer full of sauces.
Yeah.
And sometimes they let wonderment lead their day.
Okay.
This is from our friend. He goes, Willie, the sauce drawer is fun. I like to make Jackson Pollock chicken, where he cuts up quarter-inch slices of chicken breast, and then he splotches the random sauces all over the chicken canvas, he refers to it as, and then you bake. He goes, it's great. Every chicken has its own piece of flavor, and no two are the same.
How about that?
Okay, that is culinary genius. Save this. We're giving this to Ms. Hooker. We are going to make Jackson Pollock chicken. Who's responsible for that recipe?
Our friend Walt. Thank you very much,
That's
Walt.
Walt. That's so funny. So it random, and you can just bring in some samples from your kitchen drawer.
Sure, yeah.
I have mine are probably in a Tupperware tin somewhere.
Of course they are.
In
So
storage.
you're moving those?
Throw them out.
Yeah, you throw them out when you move.
Yeah, you don't have that. This is a current issue that may have come up yesterday.
Oh, boy.
Are you throwing
You'd be
any of this away?
Throwing away money.
Go ahead.
Thank you, Ace. Well,
are you taking advice from Ace now? Is that what we're doing?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
So what was the issue that came up yesterday?
About how in the process of moving, and once again, we're currently not living in our new house, and we're not living in our old house. We're living in someone else's house.
Mm-hmm.
There may or may not have been some things that I boxed up that probably should have been tossed. I'm just saying.
I see.
Do you want to give us an example?
You keeping all the newspapers and everything. And
I don't do that anymore.
I don't believe you.
I don't. I get all my newspapers on my phone.
A dirty lie.
I have no newspapers. Period.
So what did you box up that you should have thrown away?
Maybe the entire junk drawer.
Oh.
It's got cool stuff in it.
You never know.
Little tiny screwdrivers, flashlights, matches,
Wait,
horsey sauce.
You're living at someone else's house, though. Did you just steal Kelly's parents' junk drawer?
No. It's the junk drawer from my old house.
Junk drawer?
Junk drawer from the old house.
Hard to
I
hit.
put it in a box, and it's in the basement of the new house in storage.
Huh.
It'll never be opened.
Who have you been talking to?
It's going to be a long couple of months for us.
How many
Tom,
boxes?
I want you to answer this honestly because there's a couple of us in this room that can help you out.
Right.
Do you want out?
I have an extra room.
Look,
We can.
You know what? You get to a point where you say, well, it's really not that different either way.
They're
What's
not married.
Well, I'll tell you
Sorry.
what's different. Your check.
What is in your junk drawer, Willie? Besides, do you have a special sauce drawer only, or do you?
No, it's sauce. It's junk. There's like a Black & Decker screw thing in there. There's duct tape. I got a bunch of naked lady pins on eBay a couple months ago.
See, you'd want to throw those away?
Wait a minute. When did you get these?
Remember we were talking about naked lady pins one
Yeah.
morning? I got on eBay.
And
I thought I bought 5 naked lady pins, but I bought 50.
Oh.
Your
naked-
dad did the exact same thing with
I
something
know.
recently.
So you're and you didn't give us any naked.
I'm
lady
lousy with naked lady pins. I'm up to my neck in
Do
naked
they
lady
click them and they go naked? Is that what
You
happens?
have to
it's
hold
merch,
them,
my friend.
Bring
you
them
hold
in
them
here.
upside down.
Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, sell those as merch.
Merch.
Okay, yeah, I'll get rid of them.
Yeah.
I got plenty of naked lady pins right now.
$9.99. Free spend.
We could probably get Willie G monogrammed naked lady pins.
Yeah, but you got to work with what you got right now.
I just write on a Sharpie Willie G on the side.
There you go, $5.
That'll only take
People love
8
you.
weeks to letter all the pens.
It's actually a good idea. An old friend of the show.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead. I didn't know you were going to do another.
No, I was just going to say, an old friend of the show, Vic Dunlop, famously sold at the end of his show, he sold those glasses with the eyeballs on them.
Oh, yeah.
And he sold thousands and thousands of those over the years. Did you ever see his pitch, Josh? I mean, it's famous.
Yeah, they were hilarious. He'd put them in. They were almost like suntan glasses, and he'd put them in, and it looked like his eyeballs were popping.
But it turned out he got in trouble with the IRS.
Right,
Turns
right.
out he didn't have a leg to stand on.
Oh.
Well, sadly, he was like your dad, a combat Vietnam veteran, a great guy, but he also had some issues with his health and lost one of his legs through diabetes. But
And then he
I'm
died.
sorry.
Yeah,
and then he
Yeah,
died.
and then he
passed
died.
You happy now?
Mm-hmm.
We'll come back with a sports bulletin concerning Tiger.
Okay. What's in your junk drawer, Christy?
What's in my junk drawer? I keep my bills in there before I pay them. I have, and I keep.
You're
the
probably
drawer.
like me, Chris. You don't have much of a junk drawer.
It's this big. It's like this big and this long.
I don't have a
It's
junk drawer.
really
Everything in its
small.
place.
I have 2 junk drawers, about yay wide and about yay deep.
This is radio the size of a bread box.
Shut up.
It's a relatable.
Shut up.
We'll be right back.
I'm gonna chop you. It'll fit you when I chop you up and put it in there.
Okay. Coming up, a really disturbing story about the Dalai Lama. His holiness is also his weirdness.
So I got that going for
this is the Bob and Tom Show.
Got a comment? Our email is bobandtom@bobandtom.com. More Bob and Tom next. State law.
BTW FYI. Visit Nexplanon.com RN to learn about Nexplanon. It's an adjustable implant, 68 milligrams radiopaque. Or ask your HCP IRL. Okay, TTYL.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hey, chick.
There's Josh Arnold.
Chick.
At the I Hate Steven Singer sidekick chair.
Mm-hmm.
Steven Singer. There's Ace Cosby.
Howdy.
There's Willie Griswold.
Good morning.
I'm Chick McGee. And here's Tom Griswold.
Talking about junk drawers. What's in your junk drawer? Josh, you see you have a very small junk drawer?
I don't have a junk drawer. Everything is
Everything
in its place.
Yes. And a place for everything.
And if I find something to be junk, I
A room of
throw it
my
away.
own.
You don't have a place like you don't have batteries in there.
No, I have batteries in the battery portion of
Oh,
closet
God.
room. My house is very well organized.
So where's your nail clipper and your little mini screwdriver and your little thing that has the screw for your glasses and all that stuff?
That's in the junk drawer.
No, a utility drawer I have.
What
There's
about
no
your,
junk in it. It's things that I use.
Do you have those sandpaper sticks for
emery
They're called
boards?
emery boards.
What about the sleeve that has suction to it? Do you have one of those?
That is in my
Nightstand.
whack-in closet.
No, you mean walk-in closet.
Oh, that's what that is? Yikes, I better have somebody steam the carpet.
Boy, those people from California closets were so upset. You mean the dildography rack is something unusual? Okay.
Everybody has a junk drawer. Come on.
I don't.
His garage is enviable.
Don't you want to be able to find what you're looking for when
I know
you need
where
it?
I know it's
Pretty
in
good.
there. I know where my scissors are. They're in the junk drawer.
But it's not a junk drawer if the things in there that you're using.
I am the king of whatever I'm using. That's where I leave it.
I can't.
Oh,
we
that
know.
would drive me
We've
nuts.
seen green room.
Yeah, it said you leave the doors open. I'm just getting over it. I couldn't believe it. I walked in there. Doors are open.
It's like the green room is haunted.
Yeah.
Sink running.
That was me. That's me.
I don't like to hear anyone hear me piss.
Do you clean your house before the housekeeper comes?
A little bit, not much anymore.
Now let me
Oh,
ask you
really?
this:
I dump on the carpet.
So here, handle
Earn
that.
your money, babe.
Again, when I'm at a restaurant and I see instead of having men and women's rooms, they'll have either unisex. Sometimes it'll just say "We don't care."
Yeah.
So I'll just dump right in the floor. Okay? I just don't care. I don't care.
I'll make you care.
What do you, I just discovered something the other day. I was doing some preliminary work on the move, and I opened up a toolbox.
Yeah.
Only you would say, I was doing some preliminary work on the move.
So I guess I'll put this in question form. What do you think you have the most of that you've purchased the most times?
Oh, like multiples of?
Yeah, I may have 40 screwdrivers.
Okay, yeah.
Mine's close. I still do. I don't care how many I have. Those little boxes with the drill bits in them.
Oh,
yeah.
I get 1 or 2 of those every time I go to the hardware store.
Yeah, I could build a small metal building out of Allen wrenches.
Well, I could have used that the other day.
You know what I have a lot of? I did not purchase most of these. The little twist ties that come with, around cables.
Oh, yeah.
And I have those in a special compartment in one of my toolboxes.
Boy.
It's many, many twist ties, and I have them put together. I twist tied them together.
No kidding.
So they're all right where I need
Boy,
them.
that is a
You
fascinating
twist tied your
story.
twist ties?
That's right.
Do you have?
What?
I struggled to say that. Twist tied your twist ties.
No, you struggled to not say the F word afterwards.
No. Whoa.
Do you have the zipper tie things?
I have zip ties, yeah.
Zip ties?
Mhm.
Love
those.
Are those zip tied together?
Where do you keep those?
I know, because then you waste a zip tie.
I got yelled at
So
the
are they
other
just
day.
loose?
Kind of
No, they're in like a
What kind
Ziploc.
of what kind of un-American?
They're in a Ziploc type bag
Hang on a second.
in my nightstand.
The cracks are beginning to show on Christy. What did you just
Because
say?
my zip ties are underneath the sink to the
No.
right. They've
Well,
always
how
been
did you
there.
start that out, though?
Well, he was very upset about that. He goes, "Why do you have zip ties underneath your sink?" And I go, "They don't go there." I go, "Yeah, they do. They're right there on the right
They go in
underneath
the
the
garage in a toolbox.
No.
That's how it starts.
My garage is in a separate place.
Well,
I'm
what
not
else
in
do you
the
have
garage of the
underneath your
garage.
sink that it would make sense for the zip ties to be there?
Nothing.
Well, when it gets to, I don't know why these zip ties, stupid whore! Maybe.
I mean, you have dishwashing
it'll be time.
detergent.
Sure.
And,
Do you have the Allen wrench for your garbage disposal?
yeah, God, no. I don't know where
You're
that
supposed
would
to keep
be.
that down there.
It's not right. It is an Allen wrench.
It's
but
kind of
more
an Allen
handle. Yeah.
It's a special
Right.
thing for your garbage. You're supposed
I
to
have
put
no
it in that
idea
little
where that
plastic
is.
sleeve and nail it to the wall there.
Nail it to
No,
the
that's a
wall.
good idea. I have mine taped.
I have no idea where mine is. It might be underneath there.
I carry mine with me at all times.
Goes in my
It's
belt.
like some guys would wear like a church key back
That's
in
right.
the 50s. They got a can opener. I carry around my
Who knows?
garbage disposal
I might
clearing
be at somebody
wrench.
else's house.
Pat, I am not trying to attack your manhood or anything like that.
Uh-huh.
But your penis is very small. No, do you have a toolbox?
No.
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 Would you like a toolbox with just your basic essentials, your different types of screwdrivers, a hammer?
Well, sure.
Now, do you know what a hammer is versus a screwdriver?
I think I do.
One has vodka.
What is a hammer of vodka?
I think I have like 4 hammers. I could donate
That's
a
a
hammer.
lid of vodka.
You know something? We could all bring in
Our excess
Extra
tools and give them to Pat?
Yeah.
Oh my!
I got lots.
No, I don't have an extra toolbox.
I tell you what, I have a
I do.
tool. I have a tool bag. You could have
A bag, huh?
a couple bags. Yeah, those are really handy.
I have a nice tool bag. Napa. In fact, Napa gave it to me.
Very nice. Well, we're going to return to the news desk because we have a
first of
super
all-
creepy story. Oh, you have your sports bulletin?
No, we've got. We can't do the sports bulletin. Forget it happened.
Okay.
Now he's going to get curious. This is a joke from a gentleman named Carl.
Okay.
Hi, Carl.
Hey, I used to have a jumpaline in my backyard
Yes.
until your mom got on it. Now it's a trampoline.
Nice.
Carl, my mother is a saint.
I call your mother and have a nice seafood dinner and never call her again.
Dorothy Mantooth is a
Dorothy
saint.
Mantooth is the same. Okay, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Christy, we have a creepy story about the Dalai Lama.
Yes, we do.
May I be excused?
The Dalai Lama has issued an apology after a video showing him asking a child to suck on his tongue sparked public outcry.
Now, wait a minute. Does he want to suck the child's tongue,
Yeah,
or does
he
he want
wants
the
the
child
child
to suck his tongue?
No,
One
he-
is inappropriate.
He asked the kid to suck on his tongue.
The incident occurred at a public gathering at a temple.
I don't understand.
In Dharmasala in February when a boy in the audience asked if he could hug the 87-year-old leader.
All right.
The Dalai Lama
That's all I get rid of
invited
this erection.
Dalai Lama invited the boy up toward the platform he was seated on, where the child kissed his cheek and gave him a hug.
Yes.
The Dalai Lama then asked the boy to kiss him on the lips before sticking out his tongue and saying, "And suck my tongue."
And then the little boy said,
No tongues.
I don't understand.
The footage triggered, as you can imagine, a backlash online, with social media users condemning his behavior as inappropriate and disturbing. A statement posted on his official website, which I read yesterday, I was on his Twitter page, quote, "His Holiness wishes to apologize to the boy and his family, as well as his many friends across the world, for the hurt his words may have caused." The statement added, "His Holiness often teases people he meets in an innocent and playful way, even in public and before cameras."
He's also a secret pedophile.
So bad.
SNAP, the National Advocacy Group for Victims of Clergy Abuse, said they were horrified by the Dalai Lama's actions.
I don't understand. What a weird. Did we lose something in translation?
Now they're putting a spin on it, saying that this is a tradition.
I was going to ask that.
And
yes.
but then other people are saying they're really reaching. This was something that hasn't been
Okay.
done forever, and it's just the guy's. What is he? 87.
Yes.
Maybe Getting a little bit addled, perhaps.
Man, oh man. Can you imagine?
No.
Somebody listening to some sort of authority figure or leader in their 80s. What if we did that here? Oh.
Yeah, it's... Oh, this is a turd of a musical.
You've always hated that musical.
Oh, my
What
God.
happened during it?
That is just the biggest piece of crap.
I think it's fine. Walter Matthau?
And embarrassing for Louis Armstrong.
No, he does a terrific version. You're just uncomfortable with his voice, aren't you?
No, I'm uncomfortable with that stupid song. The whole thing, it's like this. Oh, never mind.
What? This is a weird thing for the Dalai Lama.
I mean, you think it couldn't have been worse, but yes, now that I think about it, he said,
Yeah, it could have been.
Suck my tongue. Could have been a lot worse.
It could have. Lick my tongue.
I would do a tribute.
Oh, you were talking about
Oh, boy.
You would what?
I would do a tribute to that song, but Christy thinks they're silly, so I'm not
Well,
going to do it.
Thanks a lot,
And
Christy.
Tom hates the song. So.
Yeah, all your silly
thanks
songs.
now.
Go ahead.
You guys.
No.
Go ahead.
I insist, Pat. Go.
I love you, Pat. I
They're
didn't
not
mean
silly.
it. They're not silly. They're
I
wonderful.
said goodbye, Dolly. Nice try, Dalai Lama. You might be canceled and long gone where you belong. A tongue and a kiss. Dolly, you said suck on this. Dolly, you're still preaching, overreaching. You're so very wrong. Buddha sits crying. You're still out there trying to put a spin on a creepy move from way back when. So take his robe, fellas. Fly him across the globe, fellas. Dolly should go away for good, become an executive in Hollywood. Yeah, but Dolly'll probably never go away again. That's not silly, is it, sister?
No.
All right, goodbye.
Thank you very much.
You know I was teasing.
I do know that.
Wow, that is. He's got some PR.
Yeah, he does.
Problem.
Yeah,
Well, when I saw that on Twitter, because I didn't see the original story, and I saw him apologizing, I thought, "Oh, this can't." I thought it was a joke.
Man, I got to look at.
Man.
There's
Oh,
a
you know
whole-
what? In the llama's defense, that kid is hot. So we got to give him a break a little bit.
Come on, Joshy.
Good deck going for him. Quiz time. Christy Lee, what is your sleep number setting?
40.
What does that mean?
That means it's rather soft, I guess.
Uh-huh. Whereas, Chick McGee, your sleep number setting?
100. I like the firm mattress,
It is
too.
a firm mattress, and yet it's the same mattress because at the touch of a button, either side of the bed can be set at your comfort setting, the one that you like, or perhaps the one that you need, because a sleep number bed can even tell you how to get more sleep. The importance of sleep, well, you can't underrate it. I mean, it's super, super important. You can't overrate it. Is what I meant to say. 8 out of 10 couples prefer a different mattress firmness, so that means your odds of finding, well, maybe when you first meet, you should say, what's your sleep number setting?
Ah.
But you don't have to, because
No.
either side of the bed has its own
That's
setting.
right.
So
Use doll a lot.
There's a box you don't have to check when you're on Tinder.
What's your sleep number, doll?
Yeah. Is your partner snoring? Sleep Number perhaps has a solution for that, too, with the Flex Fit Smart Adjustable Base. Get the details on all the famous Sleep Number beds and choose proven quality sleep. By the way, you can only be your best if you've had a great night's sleep. By the way, now a $600 saving on Sleep Number's most popular 360 smart bed. Plus, special financing is available for a limited time at sleepnumber.com/BT show. Find your nearest Sleep Number store. Head on over there and see what's going on. By the way, that very special financing is available for a limited time and is subject to credit approval. Get the details at sleepnumber.com/BT show. That's sleepnumber.com/BT show. I love my Sleep Number bed. Coming up, we have more news with Christy Lee and more news out of China and a bizarre story if you like to fish. I do. Wait till you hear this. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
This episode is brought to you by LifeLock. It's tax season, and we're all a bit tired of numbers. But here's one you need to hear. $16.5 billion. That's how much the IRS flagged for possible identity fraud last year. Now here's a good number. 100 million. That's how many data points LifeLock monitors every second. If your identity is stolen, they'll fix it. Guaranteed. Save up to 40% your first year at LifeLock.com/podcast. Terms apply.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk.
Hello.
Josh Arnold at the I Hate Steven Singer sidekick chair.
Hello there.
There's Ace Cosby. Hey. There's Willie Griswold.
Hey.
And ladies and gentlemen, in the performance studio, please, a big round of applause for Pat Godwin.
Thank you very much. I don't deserve the Grammy this year, but I'll take it. You guys are the best.
The one, the only.
Yes, sir.
Boy, your face is red, Josh. What'd I miss?
Chick was making me laugh a lot.
Put your pants on. We got a show to do.
Hello there. Tom, speaking of Chick making people laugh, there is a special request.
Oh, there are many stories like this.
Jeff with a G.
Oh.
Yeah, one of those fancy Jeffs.
Hoity-toity.
He says, there's some things going on. He was wondering if Chick could do his impression of Neil Diamond sinking a putt, then being attacked by a badger.
Wow.
So this is Neil
good.
Neil Diamond.
All right, how far away from the hole am I?
About 12 inches, Mr. Diamond.
All right.
I don't know what to do the tap for. I can't hit a... No?
Mm-mm. Nope.
And then it goes into the hole. No?
That's, yeah.
Yeah.
There's the badger.
Oh, God, no!
That is very nice.
It's totally worth it.
That's a great
Thank you,
request.
Jeff, with a G.
Once again, just
Yes.
talking about the Dalai Lama asking a kid to suck his thumb.
Tongue.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's not Woody Allen.
Oh, look at this. Look at this, Tom. Ready?
No tongue on show day. Twice they served tongue on show day. Twice the opening sketch died. No tongue. Get it? No tongue.
Oh, my favorite
Tongue.
year.
Death.
Great movie.
We have an email. Has the Dolly never heard of Pull My Finger?
Certainly a more reasonable question.
So once again, I've got to get it
Thank
straight.
you,
So
Junior.
the Dalai Lama calls this kid up, and he says to the little boy,
No,
Will
wait. The little boy asked to kiss the Dalai Lama, if he can do that.
and then what does he say?
He didn't call him up.
No, the little
Well,
boy
he said, "Hey,
asked
come on up."
him
And the kid gave him a hug, gave him a kiss,
kiss
on the cheek. Yes.
And then the Dalai Lama asked him to kiss him on the lips and said, suck my tongue.
Wow, that's rough. Okay. Well,
just wanted to revisit that.
On a different note here, we were talking about toolkits.
Yeah.
And you open up your toolkit and you realize you've got 14 screwdrivers. And Pat Godwin said he's never had a toolkit in his life.
You mean toolbox?
Yeah,
Toolbox, toolkit.
Hammer, screwdriver,
Oh,
tape
those
measure, all that
things.
stuff.
Yeah.
You've never had one.
No,
you don't
it's
use a
guitar
tape
stuff.
measure?
I do have a tape measure.
I use it all the time.
I use it every night.
It's
Same.
I like
See if it's
to still,
growing?
you like to keep track, right?
Same.
Right, you take the weights off.
I get it.
You take the weights off and check.
Oh, the
see
same.
if it's extended. Todd took the time and trouble to write us, Bob and Tom at bobandtom.com. Tools for Pat.
Todd.
If Pat needs a nice toolkit, Play School makes a very fine starter kit.
Aw.
Very nice. And we now move back to the news desk with Christy Lee. What have you got?
South Carolina wildlife officials have issued a warning after a teen caught a piranha-like fish. 15-year-old Drew Patrick sent WYFF.
Well, we try, but every now and then we'll whiff.
Photos of the fish he said he caught in Lake Hartwell. Officials with the South Carolina Department of Natural Resources have since confirmed the fish is a pacu. Is that it? Pacu? Pacu are related to the piranha and resemble the carnivorous fish, but mainly feed on plant material.
How about
Mainly.
Mainly.
Yeah, you don't want to be skinny dipping and have your dangler floating out there.
My dangler! No, not my dangler!
You got a pacu digging in.
Wow.
That's scary.
Weird.
That isn't the fish that has those human teeth, is it?
No.
You ever seen that one?
Yeah, that's strange, isn't it?
Those
They're
are
blunt.
There are a
creepy.
bunch of fish that have actual... A gar has teeth. They're
Yeah.
ugly. Ugly fish.
Yes, agar are hideous, yeah.
And I think the farther you go down deep sea level, the uglier the fish get.
Oh, of course.
They get weird.
Well, they can't see each other.
There are
Yeah.
monsters down there.
Yeah.
We should have light. You can't have no light. It makes for weird animals down there with the no
Yeah,
light.
but some of them are bioluminescent. That's beautiful.
I think we should get some lights down there. We got to get a nut, but turn the lights on. I'm done with the dark ocean.
This is your stance?
Yes.
I'm done with the dark ocean?
I want to light the ocean up, baby. Light it up.
Yes, I like this platform.
Turn on your hot light.
Did you see a couple weeks ago they took a photograph of the deepest fish they've ever seen?
You mean
what?
The deepest in the ocean?
Really?
Deepest, yeah, seriously.
What kind was it, do you know?
It's some really weird looking thing, and they say what the pressure down there is like having a school bus on your face.
Oh, God.
Yikes.
Well,
so he's got to be a flatfish.
Who has that experience?
Hang on a second. Who drew that to compare it to a school bus on your face? Was it in the article, or did you come up with
No. That was actually in the article.
Is it a flatfish then? I mean, is it?
No, it's
like
this
a
really
flounder?
ugly looking critter.
No, but
here it is. Hang on a minute.
I bet they're monstrous.
It talks like this. It's all squished.
It's a snail fish has taken the Guinness World Record for the world's deepest fish.
Wow. Oh, how did Chick not have this story?
The fish, because I didn't have time to edit. The fish was
I can't trust him with a wild story.
almost 28,000 feet below the surface. It says, they spent 15 years researching this deep snail fish. The maximum depth they can survive
it's not
is
really
astonishing.
that ugly. I thought it'd be uglier.
No, they're kind of
Did
cute.
you see? They're kind of
Yeah.
cute.
They're kind of cute.
They're weird.
Yeah. They're kind of like.
It says the fish lives in total darkness. Sunlight can only penetrate a little over a half mile.
Penetrate.
Down. 99% of the light is filtered out by the first 490 feet of water.
Yeah.
They're one of the only fish that talk, by the way.
Is it really?
Yeah, and it says, how do I look?
Hey, you look fine, man. You look good.
I can't see anything.
Yeah, but it does say here that it's the equivalent of having a school bus on your face.
It does not.
Yes, it does.
The pressure.
Yes, it does.
Give me a second. I'll have to find it.
You're just going to Google school bus on your face.
No, it's a very long article.
What if you Googled school bus on your face and a picture of Roseanne Barr came up?
I Googled school bus on your face, and it was a bunch of weird, like, porno fan fiction stuff.
Oh,
weird.
Here we go. The fish lives more than 5 miles below the surface in near freezing temperatures. It thrives under 833 atmospheres, which is more than 12,000 pounds per square inch. That's the weight of a bus on your head, according to the Woods Hole Oceanographic Institute.
We're here at
Gotcha.
Woods Hole.
Okay.
Oh, I Googled school bus on your face, and it's a picture of the Dalai Lama. Oh, no. I accidentally Googled school boy on your face.
Oh, okay.
You know something? We're going to do a palate cleanser here.
All right.
Why?
Because
Tired of the pedophilia jokes?
Oh, boy.
Because a lot of folks are stuck in traffic these days, a lot of construction out there, so we got to celebrate with this great song from Todd Yan and the Bob and Tom Band and Orchestra.
Orange barrels everywhere I see. Orange barrels looking back at me. Look at Larry, Darrell, and Darrell standing next to the orange barrel looking back at me. They have signs that say slow down. I drive 25 through town. Their faces are dark and dirty and brown. They're looking back at me. Orange barrels everywhere I see. Orange barrels, why can't I be free? Look at Larry, Darrell, and Darrell standing next to the orange barrel in their orange vest apparel looking back at me. They stand in their stinking sweat. I haven't seen them working yet. They have to pee in a portalet and their butt crack smiles at me. If I could fly, I'd leave this world behind, and I'd free up my mind from this debris. And the orange barrel's looking back at me. Orange barrels everywhere I see. Orange barrels looking back at me. Look at Larry, Darrell, and Darrell standing next to the orange barrel in their orange vest apparel. They piss off my girlfriend Carol, who's sitting next to me. We drive through the rain and snow to orange barrels. Here we go. Will the work get done? Well, no one knows. It remains a mystery. Orange barrels, orange barrels, orange barrels, orange barrels.
That's a classic from Todd Young.
Feel better now?
Watch out for all those folks working hard by the orange barrels. I finally figured out that they don't have a place to store them.
What do you mean?
Well, if they finish with them, they just put them on a different street and let them sit there and block the road for no reason. Okay, sorry. Christy Lee is at the Bob and Tom News Desk.
In my way.
We seem to be talking about China a lot today. Well, here's another story. A centuries-old Chinese bowl sold for over $25 million at an auction in Hong Kong. A bowl?
A bowl?
Bowl.
Like a chip bowl?
Yes.
Okay.
Sotheby's said the highly important porcelain bowl comes from a rare group of ceramics decorated at Beijing's imperial workshops in the 18th century.
I bet it's never had chips in it. What do you think? $25,000? No,
Well,
$25 million, right?
Yeah, $25 million.
Jeez.
Why would you have a bowl if you didn't want to put chips in it?
Mm-hmm.
What are you going to just put it out?
You guys put the dip in it.
Decorative or something? Or maybe
I don't know
some
what size
chili?
it is.
Get some chili in
Yeah.
that bowl?
I have a couple porcelain bowls in my house, and everything I eat goes in.
Oh, that's the
poop.
Poop joke. According to CNN, the bowl
Did
depicts.
you see that over the weekend? They had some guy he's doing toilet art.
No,
and
Come on.
It looks like the top of a coffee, but he can make designs in the toilet in his
urine foam.
No.
Oh,
even worse.
Fecal.
What?
It looked like a heart.
What are you watching?
And a fern, and I know it
He's a
popped up on
pervert.
mine.
Who knows?
Picasso.
Oh.
Yeah, I like poop. I play in my poop.
Tom, what's the name of this artist?
Picasso.
Here's the thing: when I was a kid, that's all I had to play with.
Oh.
My feces.
Oh, you really? Yeah. Picasso or Da Vinci?
Years
Look
ago.
it up. Look it up.
Okay, that's
Van
next.
Poo.
Years ago, we had a story about a machine that could put art on the foam of a coffee.
Oh, yeah, they're using it all the time.
They can put your face.
Yeah.
I've never seen one. Who has one
What?
of these?
Same thing.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Cheech Marin just had one on his Twitter today.
Okay.
Somebody put his face on
I'll
his
have to-
coffee. It was real cute.
I'll have to look it up. In the meantime, this is a $25 million bowl. Is it microwave safe?
Not if it's porcelain. It'd be hot. Hot.
Okay.
According to CNN, the bowl depicts two swallows, a blooming apricot tree, and a willow. It was produced during the time of the Yongzheng Emperor, who ruled China from 1722 to 1735.
How about that?
How about that?
Looks very delicate and very beautiful.
I'm sure.
Little teeny little swallows on there.
Yeah, go
Some
on.
little flower. No, I mean, it's amazing. $25 million.
That's a lot of money, yeah.
You got any bowls at your house, Willie?
Yeah, I got bowls for my bongs. I got bowls for chips, like Chick said.
That's right.
I got a lot of bowls.
Okay.
Microwave safe bowls, I would think, too, right? Yeah.
And non-microwave safe bowls. You want to party a little bit.
Okay.
Throw the mixing bowl in there, get the fire extinguisher, have a crazy afternoon.
Yeah, Willie was the Chicago Bulls when he was living up there. There's so many of them.
You got the vacuum. We got to figure out who wrote that one. We got to get rid of somebody's health insurance today.
Yep.
A British
rid of 'em.
performance of the Bodyguard musical screeched to a halt when unruly audience members could not stop from singing along to the finale.
What did they think was going to happen?
The show at the Palace Theatre in Manchester abruptly ended after patrons were ejected for joining the
Now-
lead in singing I Will Always Love You.
This is not their fault.
Audience members say the tone-deaf voice initially caused some laughter before leading to anger and confusion.
People were told there'd be a
They were
sing-along.
told in advance not to sing along. A theater spokesperson says the show was stopped because of disruptive patrons.
They have to embrace this.
Manchester police said they would review evidence before taking any action.
This is why Mamma Mia became so popular.
Oh, everybody sings to
Exactly.
Mamma Mia. Everyone.
They need to embrace it.
I
You
was-
know it's a crappy musical anyway.
I know.
Are you kidding me?
It's going to be terrible.
Yeah, they were told that there would be a sing-along.
Oh,
At
they
a-
were.
at a certain
Chrissy
point,
just said
yeah.
they were told not to
No,
sing
they were
along.
told not to sing along at the end.
You got the whole story backwards.
No, let me find a different
You're
version of the
wrong.
story.
Let me find a different version.
No, I
of
think
the
they're
song.
allowed to sing at
one that
tiny
matches
part at the
mine.
end.
There it is.
Exactly. That's how everything works in today's world.
This is according to the Associated Press.
The
Patrons
International Newswire.
were told in advance not to sing along. That's all. I mean, I apologize, but that's what they told me at the Associated Press. So
Okay.
maybe they are wrong. That's
Here
not
we
the
go.
first time.
Here we go. Something that verified. Go ahead.
Announcements were made in advance of the show that patrons would have a chance to join along at the end, but not to sing during the show. So these people, I'm sure that the drama was so forced, they probably thought that the show was over, and they chose to.
That is exactly. That's as dumb a thing. They should have said nothing.
Right. It should have been, who cares?
Although, were you with me when we went? No, I don't think you were there. I went to see Hamilton for like the third time, and the lady behind me wouldn't stop singing constantly. Everyone kept looking at her. Didn't help.
I don't remember that song from them.
Yeah, what song's in Hamilton?
Constantly.
No. They were mouthing all the. Yeah, it was super. It was super annoying. But in this case, I think they thought this was the time they were supposed to be singing.
That's what you get for seeing Hamilton 3 times.
No joke.
I heard it's kind of inaccurate.
What?
I can't believe I'm being pimped to do this joke. You weren't in the 7 meetings that I was in.
Oh, sorry.
When I was told not to do it anymore.
Right now, if you're listening to our show, the nuances of this program can be heard best with Raycon earbuds. Chick, tell me more.
Raycons. You know, Raycon earbuds' mission to prove that you shouldn't have to pay an arm and a leg for quality sound and essential smart tech listening features. So Raycon, they call them wireless earbuds, Josh.
Yes.
They Bluetooth sync almost right out of the box.
I'm a big fan.
Instantly. And Raycon, you get a pair and a spare. You still pay less than you would with some of those other big-name hoity-toity tech brands out there. Raycon knows that in this economy, every purchase needs to be perfect. And Raycon offers buy now, pay later options. They have an easy-peasy, lemon-squeezy, free return guarantee, and they offer free domestic shipping and flat-free international shipping. And Raycon's over 50,000, and I think it's more, 5-star reviews. And Raycon has 8 hours of playback, crystal clear call quality, and water and sweat resistant. Go to buyraycon.com/Tom today. Get 15% off your Raycon order. That's buyraycon.com/Tom today. Score 15% off your Raycon purchase. I found them 3 years ago now, the Raycons, and now they're a sponsor. It's a success story. That's buyraycon.com/Tom.
Thank you very much, Chick McGee. Coming right back with some history. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. Catch any part of the show you missed later today on our YouTube channel.
Rodney Carrington, etc.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. At the news desk, it's Christy Lee.
Hello.
There's Pat Gotham.
Hello, Chick McGee.
How many songs we have today out of Pat? Christy, you're good at counting them. How many did you? 1?
I think 4.
How many silly songs, Christy?
Oh, all of them.
Yay.
There's Josh Arnold in the I Hate Steven Singer sidekick chair.
Chick McGee, you old so-and-so. How the heck are you?
There's Ace Cosby.
Hey.
Did we have the Ace Cosby joke? Oh, yeah, right after the fart of the day. That's
It was
right.
a good one. Yeah.
There's Willie Griswold.
Yeah, fun morning.
I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold.
Be a good day for a bonus Ace Cosby joke of the day, I say.
No.
Rules that sexy man with a deep voice. Ace Cosby, here he is with his joke of the day.
You know, as a college, I failed my photography course. Teacher said I wasn't focused enough.
That was Ace Cosby's joke of the day.
Tom, you.
I used to work at the orange juice factory, but I couldn't concentrate.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah.
That's very similar, conceptually.
Or as my father would say, simular.
Mm-hmm. Okay, good.
Okay.
Good. Let's see now. I know it's time for Today in History.
Is
Not a
that
big
right?
day, really.
Nothing happening? Nothing going on?
A lot of boring stuff.
Time now for today, April 11th. Tax Day in history.
1814, Napoleon abdicates the throne and is exiled to Elba.
Oh, sure.
There was plenty of room there.
Yeah.
What would that...
You know,
Was there?
A lot of Elba room.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't there also a place full of hard workers in the Mediterranean? Oh, yeah, Elba, Greece.
Yeah. And his roommate, he had to have a roommate. It was Idris Elba.
Oh, Elba Idris Elba,
Yeah, okay. Let's see. 1970. Ooh.
What?
Happy ending, though. Apollo 13 launched.
Yeah.
That's when they were doing
Great movie.
Oh, the best.
Great movie.
Ron Howard, a fine
what a director.
filmmaker.
Stinks on Ice.
How can you not like that movie?
I find
It's
it
just being
amazingly easy.
contradictory.
It's amazing.
He loves it. Watches it every Sunday.
1976. The Apple I computer created by Steve Wozniak.
Is that the first one?
And something I feel for you.
What?
Let's see. And the other Steve, what's his name? Jobs. Okay. In 2012, the Avengers movie premieres.
His middle name is Getta. Steve Getta Job.
Really? Okay.
I'm just trying to have fun over here.
That's steep.
I'm the only one.
Okay, how about this one, Chip? You know who this is? Trisha Helfer.
Yeah, she's Battlestar Galactica.
Yes.
She's number 6. Oh, yeah.
Born 1974.
You like her, huh?
No.
Oh.
A little bit
Ace
too,
does. Ace wants to make love to
a
her
little bit
body.
too slender. You like asses like house cats? That's genetically impossible. Oh.
Yeah, I think we should just move on. Yeah, not a big day in history, really.
Hitler do anything?
Oh my gosh!
What's he up to?
Wait a second. Should I do a Beatles trivia today?
Why not?
Chick, go ahead. You can do your thing over there.
Am I doing my thing?
Is there Beatles history today?
I'm looking.
Oh.
We opened the show with Pissing Outside, something Tom does.
We also played the song.
Did you do that today, Tom?
Not yet. There's plenty of time.
Really?
Oh, in '62, the John Paul and Pete arrived in Hamburg to play the Star Club.
Sure.
Early
that's something.
Beatles.
Whoa,
See, and Hitler was there. I told you he was up to something.
No,
He was
in
quoted as saying,
Argentina by
"Man,
then.
these cats are good."
These cats are good.
Good.
I didn't think he liked cats.
I made it known today that I want the Wienermobile to be a part of my funeral procession.
Yes,
That
we'll make it happen.
That absolutely has to
Because
happen.
they announced that the Wienermobile is going to be available for some weddings
Right.
in next week, right?
Absolutely.
In
Yeah.
Vegas.
Well,
Chick
this
wants
week,
one for his funeral.
this weekend, April 15th and 16th.
Chick wants one for his funeral. We better go ahead and make that reservation. I've seen his file.
Man.
He looks so sad.
Acting, thank you.
Acting?
Now, are they going to...
Line.
Does the Wienermobile have one of those things in the back, like a ramp that drops down like the big bombers do?
For what?
No, why?
You know those things where they load all the...
Yeah, but why?
sure.
Why do they need that?
Because they got to get the casket in there.
Wait.
I just wanted it as far to
He
the
didn't
funeral.
want the casket in the
He didn't want the
Wienermobile.
hearse.
Wait a minute. I didn't know that was possible. If that's possible, yes, the casket needs to be in the
Does
Wienermobile.
the back of the Wienermobile drop
No,
down like
Tom,
a...
they don't have a hot dog shaped hearse. They have a hamburger shaped hearse.
This will be like
the patty
a
hearse.
When I go, this will be like a citywide thing, right? I mean,
You spoke over...
did you say Patty Hearst?
You spoke over his mid-70s.
Chick, in my head, you're in the back of the Wienermobile, and there's no coffin, and you're just resting in a big bud. Like a really, really big bud.
Remember the guy who's a Washington football fan? He was buried.
Clear
in
your
his
throat. You're okay.
Recliner. Nope, that didn't help. He was buried in his recliner. Remember with the Washington
Yes,
stuff on?
I do remember
That's
that.
right.
Was this Sing K, the head of the Symbionese Liberation Army?
It's another Patty Hearst joke right there. The SLA. He didn't think I knew who that was.
A quick impression of you, Chick. Here's your face. Did you say Patty Hearst? you were so mad.
Tom said today his quote was, "We have to have rules." I think that was in relation to the Wordle.
Yes.
You're
Oh,
really
that's why
upset.
you were unhappy about
I mean,
snafu.
apparently acronyms are okay.
This might be the same case around the country, but in a neighborhood not too far from here, a sign says speed humps, not speed bumps.
Right.
Yeah.
Tom was doing some trampoline work over the weekend, he says.
Sky Zone.
At the Sky Zone. And he, of course, the music was way too loud.
It is.
It is.
Please come to Boston, said Dave Loggins, and he also wrote the music for the Masters.
Lemon and Mathau thought the music was too loud.
Stop poking me.
The finger?
Evidently, Josh is going to get some work done to his fireplace. Is that true?
I'd like to, yeah. Instead, over the brick, I'd like to put some stacked stone.
Oh, nice.
A nice
That'd be
facade
pretty.
there.
Josh doesn't have a junk drawer in his house because he's so organized.
Very well organized. Somebody said I have too much time on my hands and I should get a wife. It hurt.
You wouldn't be organized anymore.
You almost had a family. And you kicked them out.
You guys missed it.
You
guys missed what Christy just said.
I said if he had a wife, he wouldn't be organized anymore.
Yeah.
So, you know how it works.
You know, Josh, that family,
Oh, my God.
she still cries at night.
Yeah, it's not just you it affects.
Oh, my gosh.
There's a world bigger than you, Josh.
Every
You ever think
night.
about that?
Every night. Can he come and tuck me in?
Just order some French fries and it'll all go away.
I love him so much.
Sorry about that. It was such a good show till now. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. Get a look at today's show on our YouTube channel.
Michael Rosenbaum and his Smallville co-stars take you behind the scenes of one of the greatest shows of all time.
We're going to watch every episode. Join us.
It's Big Talk.
You remember when I had to shave my head?
Oh, I think I was angry with this one.
On Smallville.
Yeah, I mean, I get it.
The scene you did, and this is the one that got me fired. Okay.
What?
Here we go.
I love the excursions with me and Welling. It's everything that Superman stands for.
It's Talkville.
Talkville, we always talk about it. It's a great thing.
The Smallville Rewatch Podcast. Follow and listen on your favorite platform.